Hello. Hello, my Cybies. Is my microphone working? But my face is not. Hang on a second. Little face! Little face, you were on the wrong microphone, little face. Here we are. Wouldn't it be one of my streams without some kind of fucking problems, wouldn't it? Hello! You may have noticed it's Friday. I don't usually stream on Fridays, but, well, I'm going to be doing that from now on, because everyone voted for me to start up a secondary weekly stream, because I thought that would be fun. And these streams, I'm not going to be drawing on. These are going to be for more smaller reacts, deep dives into weird internet shit, a lot of stuff I have to display on the main screen and read, for the most part. Like, reacts to Lily, reactions to bad media takes, I'll probably save those for the Wednesday stream. I'm not gonna stop reacting on Wednesday altogether. But I didn't, like, the weekly art stream isn't always a react anyway. Sometimes we're just yapping, so...
A Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. What if Sam Raimi directed a live-action Higurashi movie? Imanj the Evil Dead-like movie that would be.
It would be a completely different tone from the original, I imagine, but it could work. It could work for an American audience anyway, yeah. But anyway, so that's what we're doing Fridays. We're just gonna be doing stuff Friday Night Frolics, yes. So, Wednesday, even though Lily is uploading another Has Been Hotel video, I think we're gonna react to Mr. Stale 2000 again, because he made another video claiming it's all a troll, guys. He's playing 5D chess. He's just, you know, 10 steps ahead of us. He's like fucking Nikocado Avocado, I guess. So we'll be the judge of that. So Lily can wait. Fuck Lily. Lily can wait. She'll be the next Wednesday. And then next Friday, I don't know. I have a few ideas for Friday streams. So tonight we are going to revisit Spirit Science. An old favorite of mine. Now, these streams and videos don't do as well as my other ones, but I have been following Mr. Jordan Rivers' career for, a while now. Many years ago, and now I am inflicting him upon all of you. But the second Spirit Science stream he did, we watched a video from 3 years ago, where he threatened to do a Kickstarter to start his own movies and cartoons. And it appears that is what he is doing right now. You can actually find that in this video that none of you watched. Like I said, Spirit Science doesn't really get hits for me, but I enjoy it. In fact, let's go to the part where he talks about it. We're gonna have Sciception.
Hoodie9910 sent a super chat. 2 weeks no nicotine tax. What's going on, Cybies?
I hope you're holding up there. That sounds rough, buddy. Anyway, so there was we don't need to watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna subject you to this whole thing, even though I lovingly edited it. But in this segment, Jordan just talks to his little patchman Sona and gaslights him into accepting he doesn't use him much anymore. He's just talking to himself the entire time, but then he starts talking about how he wants to start making movies, and that's the important part here.
And I'm going to share this with you, but this isn't even the fullness of the picture, so I'll tell you a little bit more after. A world-class animation studio that continually produces the most outstanding, meaningful...
You cut yourself off at the beginning of the sentence there, buddy.
...movies and stories and TV shows. And this isn't to be a proselytizing thing. This is like...
Please don't make it... It's definitely going to be a proselytizing thing, because this is who he is. Jordan is a guy who, as a teenager, like, absorbed every fucking Western New Age woo-woo book he could get his hands on. You know, it's just like white people making up shit about Egypt and Atlantis, and that's his gospel. He just lives by that. Your own streaming service, it doesn't go well for anybody.
When I was 14, I had this idea for a story that became named Exile. And between the ages of 14 and 19, I animated 4 episodes of them. This is how I spent most of my teenage years.
Now, Exile has become Elixir. But you can see this, like, it's rough, sure. It's rough and amateur, and obviously a teenager made it, but this is more effort. This is like actual...
When I was 14, I had this idea for a story that became
named Exile. This is like actual
Exile.
effort, though.
And between the ages of 14 and 19, I animated 4 episodes of them. This is how I spent most of my teenage years.
Pretty impressive for a 14-year-old, but yeah, pretty impressive for a fucking 14-year-old. But now he's just into all this AI shit, and I don't think they really talk about anything else important here. But, I'm just making fun of him talking to himself, mostly.
Don't do that to yourself.
Wow, that is such a big dream. And I know that's not
why
even
did
the
you
end,
change
because
sets
I
for
personally
that?
have you considered of launching a Kickstarter?
it's been a question for me of, well, how big do we go right off the bat? We could start at a really small level, like 50.
Why do you need a Kickstarter? All you have to do is sit around meditating and thinking really, really hard about getting the budget for your show and getting a Netflix deal, and it will just happen, right? That's what you've been telling us this whole time, Jordan. Just sit around with an amethyst crystal up your ass and meditate, and these things will come to fruition all by themselves without you having... Yeah, he buys into, like, you just do crystals and you focus, you do law of attraction shit, and things will just happen for you. In fact, I'm just gonna let this whole joke play. Fuck you guys, because none of you watch this fucking video. It only has 3,000 views. Because it's funny. I didn't do anything. That's what you've been telling us every single video.
In the spiritual world, there's a lot of talk about the power of manifestation. We hear that we create our reality, but if that's true, if it's really that simple, then why do so many people still struggle to have what they want? Why is it that even with vision boards, affirmations, and meditation, so many of us still come up short?
I made so many vision boards. Why aren't I getting ahead in life? So yeah, this is the kind of shit we're dealing with when it comes to Mr. Jordan River here. So just buckle your seatbelts, guys.
At Espionata5011 sent a super chat. I have paid for a trip for Universal and the place I'm staying at is near a mini golf place that has alligators.
Nice.
So I'm dragging my boyfriend to it so we can be near them and feed them.
Be careful feeding wild gators.
106 sent a super chat. Sai likes her own vids. L plus ratio, whatever that means.
Oh no, I've exposed myself live!
A Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. Or Wes Craven directed Higurashi.
Oh, Wes Craven, actually, I could see more, to tell you the truth, yeah.
At Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. Which Sai is talking?
All Sais are talking. Sai is always talking. But the me right now, who's talking? Who is it? Anyway, so... Well, no, he doesn't even do Kickstarter. It's like some weird visionary fund. It's like some weird woo-woo version of Kickstarter. You can't see visionary fund behind Distractotron up there, but trust me, that's what it's called. So we'll be looking at this. We'll be looking at this later. We will, because I started reading through this and looking at what this website is, and I said, oh god, this is, I'm peering down a rabbit hole right now. So, hopefully you guys can enjoy this rabbit hole with me, but I'm gonna leave the music off for now, because we're gonna watch the 3 fucking trailers for this thing. So, he did a teaser like 2 years ago. Oh god, it's fucking... Oh god, it's a half-hour long. Maybe we'll watch that one last to see what the fuck he's pitching here. But then again, this will give us context. Okay, I guess buckle up, guys. We're just gonna... I'll put him on high speed. He already has, like, the chipmunk voice.
Well, exile's a cool word, so why don't you call it that? And I said, sure, because I didn't have it. Many, many, many years ago, long before I ever created Spirit Science,
long ago,
I was a passionate animator, and I loved telling stories. When I was 14 years old, I started a story that didn't have a name. I asked my friend one time, what do you think I should call this thing? And he said,
and now again,
well,
this is 2 years ago, and in the video I was just showing you guys, he's like, oh, I was worried about me and Patchman being seen as the same person, and now Patchman is wearing his scarf and they're basically the same person. Also, did you know the colors assigned to chakras are a completely, like, Western invention that was basically invented in, like, the 70s? Did you know that? He acts like this stuff is so ancient and powerful, when it was really just a bunch of white people bullshitting in the fucking 70s.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. If manifesting actually worked, every cancelled cartoon ever would have had more seasons.
I know, it's like, it's just the power of prayer in a different font, you know?
Exile's a cool word, so why don't you call it that? And I said, sure, because I didn't have any other better ideas at the time. The story that I conceived of told the tale of
there
two
we go.
kingdoms.
Here's the footage we
the tale
saw.
of friendship and betrayal, of overcoming the greatest of obstacles, and of true...
Now, it's very impressive he was able to do this in Flash as a 14-year-old, but he still seems to really think very highly of it, which is not a good sign. I said in the video too, I was like, don't act like this idea you've had since you were a teenager must be your magnum opus. That's the worst thing you could do to yourself.
At Balonic111 sent a super chat. Amethyst but plug. Let that sit.
I mean, he does sell crystals. He does sell crystals, so...
Perfect love. From the ages of 14 to 18,
yeah,
I
sounds really
animated
generic,
4
dude.
episodes, and then, when I turned 19, I had my spiritual awakening.
See, I don't know how old Jordan is. Okay, he says he's 19 when he had his spiritual awakening. Spirit science has been going on for at least, like, 12, 15 years, so he's gotta be in his 30s now. He's gotta be. But, like, so this was just pure Flash he was using. No, like, no animation programs, no AI, no nothing. This was just him raw dogging it in Flash. And it looks pretty damn good for the time and for his age. It does. Let's just watch this without him yapping over it. Like, yeah, it's rough, it's amateur, but, like, if a fucking 15-year-old made this, that shows a lot of artistic potential that he has now squandered. He's gonna tell us all about how his spiritual awakening made him so important now, guys. So, yeah.
At Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. Higurashi is one of my faves.
I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've never watched it myself, though.
At Sketchy Wolf Grill 9564 sent a super chat. If manifesting worked, I'd have all the books.
Yeah, right. Just manifest what you want, guys.
At Cat Peasant 106 sent a super chat. Alaster simp tax.
Based.
At Soreheart 520 sent a super chat. Just tuned in. What did I miss?
Not much. I found this fucking 37-minute video of him explaining the backstory behind this thing we're going to go a deep dive on tonight. So we're just gonna watch this real quick. I do have it on 1.25 speed.
At Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. The only chakra that I believe in is ninjutsu.
Is that like a Naruto thing? Anyway. Oh, I still have the sound off.
And then, when I turned 19, I had my spiritual awakening. Everything in my life changed dramatically, and all of my focus shifted to learning about the spiritual sciences of the world and sharing what I was learning through spirit science.
Yep, you absorbed all of this fucking complete bullshit and spewed it back out onto the internet, and you have been an object of ridicule ever since, Jordan.
The animated series. But Exile didn't die. It stayed deeply rooted in my heart and my soul, waiting for a time when I would open it up once more. Over the last 5 years or so, every once in a while, this story would emerge within me and was transformed again and again.
Again, he's talking so far up his ass about it, but it is charming in a way when you remember it was made by a very passionate teenager.
Changed to become a greater expression of itself by implementing many of the things that I was learning through my work with spirit science. The title of the story was also reborn, changing from Exile into Elixer.
Why?
Today, I want to share with you these videos.
It's a good walk cycle there, bro. It's a good walk cycle.
Changing from Exile into Elixir. Today, I want to share with you these videos, exactly as they were made when I was a teenager. Now, you'll have to forgive my 14-year-old self. He had absolutely no training on script writing or character development, but I'm compelled to share-
neither does your current self, Jordan, but-
share this with you today for a very particular reason. And it's a reason that I can only explain once you've seen it all. However, as you go through this, you might be confused at points, or find yourself wondering, why am I watching this? And if so,
is this a VTuber with all the changing expressions and stuff? I'm wondering.
That's okay. I encourage you to-
He doesn't bother to give it any mouth movements anymore, though.
Have fun with this. If you are called, make yourself comfortable. Get into a comfy chair, maybe put it up on a TV, get some popcorn if you like. The bottom line is, have an enjoyable experience with what you're about to witness. The imaginings of-
Okay, is this just the show? Is this just the show? Okay, I thought he was gonna talk about it. Okay, we're not gonna watch this whole thing. We'll watch some bits of it, though.
My teenage mind, before I had my spiritual awakening and spirit science began. In between each episode, I'll share some fun details about the journey along the way.
That's okay,
and at the
Jordan.
end of this adventure, which will take about 30 minutes, I'll explain why I'm sharing this with you today on this channel.
Okay, we'll watch that bit at the end. So this voodoo doll guy is spirit science, Jordan River. He's a self-proclaimed spiritual guru who has been plaguing the internet for the last decade or so. He once drank a bunch of ayahuasca at a retreat and hallucinated Emma Watson as Lady Jesus. And he made a whole video about that and had to tell everybody. So let's watch a little bit of his old animation, because I am kind of interested. And we can compare it to what he's making now. Yeah! Yeah! This is pure 2007 Newgrounds right here. I mean, yes, it looks bad, but this had to take a lot of effort at the time. And And again, he was 14 when he made this. This is pretty good for that age. That's a bad font, though. Do they have voice acting? 2 years before. Year 17 of the Jadis era. Oh, there's voice acting.
Hey, Dad. Why am I doing this?
Ah!
It's summer.
Just think of
Why
it
is
as
his
your
neck like
off-season
that?
Training.
Ha! As if I need it. I'm untouchable.
Okay, I think this is Jordan doing the voice acting, maybe,
Well, maybe I'm taking up carpentry.
Yeah, unlikely.
Well, maybe I'm building an ark.
Oh, yeah? I think we're gonna need some more wood then.
Let's go home. It's
Look at
getting
that
dark
tweening.
anyways. Hey, Dad?
See, that's a pretty ambitious shot, though, for a 14-year-old using fucking old Flash they should have shadows, but with the light bathing the road they're walking on, you know, there's something here, there's potential here.
We both know I want to become a Royal Guard. Next year I'll be 18.
As you know, Father, let me exposit to you.
Old enough to be enlisted. Protecting people.
I want to join the
sword
Scout
fights,
Corps, Dad.
dangerous
Go beyond the
quests.
walls.
I'm so excited for that action.
Hey, what would you have done without me? Training with you all these years. I only wish that I was a better fighter, then maybe I could have helped you out a bit more.
Yeah, this is boring. Let this super chat come through. This is relevant.
Athalonic111 sent a super chat. I know Jordan was a contemporary of Oneyplays back in the Newground days. So 30s sounds right.
Oh god, does Oneyplays know about Jordan? I would love to see them riff on him. Okay, so we're having this expository conversation. What time period is this supposed to be? Oh, I thought that was like a phone or something. Let's skip a little ahead and see what's going on here. Oh, the Dark Brotherhood is here. Like gasp! It's a music video now. Oh, he is Eren Yeager. He's gonna snap and beat these guys up. Again, it's not good, but there's effort, there's vision here, there's potential. You know, like, I can at least follow what's going on. I got knocked out. Classic, cut to black.
Okay, I'm here. Status report. Just on time. He's about to wake up. Wake up,
Boot.
son.
Oh, I got my ass beat.
Welcome back.
Where am I?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, son, but...
Why are you
after
bald?
Two of my royal guards were on patrol, and they saw the lights on in your house, and lots of smashed windows.
Okay, I can't make fun of the exposition that much, because he was 14 when he made this.
We went to take a look, and we saw you and your parents on the ground.
Your parents
You
are
were
dead.
alive,
You're gonna become the chosen
parents were
one
not so
now.
lucky.
Okay, let's still skip ahead a little bit here. Let's see. This is him in like guard school, I think. Training montage.
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. Son,
Let's let it
my
play in the
neck,
background.
my back, my neck and my back.
My everything!
But
Oh, there's that walk cycle.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. I've seen better animation in 2005.
I mean, he probably made this around 2005, 2007 or something, you know? Like, maybe 2010. I don't know. There's Mikasa. I keep making Attack on Titan jokes. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's not... the zoom on those tables is maybe a little funky.
I saw your fight. Haha, you lost.
Oh,
So
another
would you
voice
believe-
actor!
so lame.
Was it your mom doing this, or...?
How's messenger business treating you? Must be getting boring running around as the king's lackey all day.
Not really. It's good exercise, and I can take my time in between different tasks.
I mean, at least he gets adventurous with the camera angles and stuff, though. Again, it's rough. It's very rough. It's extremely rough. This was 2 years ago he's showing this off, but this is his old Newgrounds series that he made when he was 14. So, no, it probably does predate Attack on Titan, unless he was making this in, like, 2013 or something. But still.
Oh yeah, that sounds real fun. You don't get to do cool, crazy sword moves with messages.
I think I read a lot of webcomics that were drawn like this back in the day, too.
Hey, Lynn. We were actually really hungry after our epic battle.
Hey, Aaron, let's go eat bread in weird ways. Okay, let's see what else we got here. If there's anything that... Oh, he's gonna talk to a king guy. Let's check that out.
At Balonic111 sent a super chat. Oneyplays do talk about Jordan. You can find the video easily. They are playing an old game Jordan made in the vid.
Maybe we'll look that up a little later.
Is it at peace?
Well, yes.
Yes, this wasn't made with AI, because AI didn't exist at the time.
With their lives. And let's not forget the enormous drop in crime rate since they were created.
While this is correct, other things are not as they seem. What do you know of the Kingdom of Pharaoh?
I know they're a kingdom across the Brisha Desert that's much less technologically advanced than we are.
Those desert people are so much less technologically advanced than us. Oh, Jordan, never change.
I know we used to try to support them, but for some reason they started to attack us, and more recently their attacks have been getting stronger. We've been needing more men to hold them back.
Correct. Ray has been teaching you well.
I haven't been in the fight yet, though. Ray says that I'm not ready.
You've only to wait a mere month, and thereafter you will be a full-time guard.
I realize that. But sir, if you don't mind me asking, why have you
Goodbye! You bore me, I'm walking away! Oh, you traced that. You traced that first, Rose, did it to Jordan. You can tell me.
If you don't mind
I have to go off and sniff flowers while you babble! Yeah, you traced that.
But you and Ray, sir, you said that I couldn't...
Do not worry about that. He is as much a part of this mission as you are.
Oh.
I feel that it would make a good first assignment for you, and it shouldn't pose...
The time period is a little anachronistic, which I can kind of fuck with in things sometimes, but, like, he seems to be going for, like, a Final Fantasy thing, where it's, like, it's got some medieval shit, but also, like, techie shit. I don't know. It's not working very well, though.
Is any danger to either of you, so long as you can run fast.
What is my assignment?
Pharaoh City's forces and weapons have been getting stronger.
Oh, wee, oh, 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 wee,
oh, civilization ruin our own. Luke, I need you to take hover lances and
what a good map. With the same terrible font.
Has found a small sewer duct on the outskirts of the city. He managed to find out that 20 kilometers down that long tunnel will...
Oh, I have no idea what the story is, Tyler. We're just kind of skipping around it. This is Jordan's old-ass Flash cartoon he made that he's now going to make a new version of in AI. So that we're watching this for a little bit of context. But again, he made this when he was 14, and this is... I mean, it's got voice acting, it's got music. He had to have done this all in just old Flash. So, for the time and for his age, this is... pretty impressive. This shows a lot of potential that he's going to squander over the next decade and a bit.
Have you had any training before on the topic?
Well, I've driven one before.
Oh yes, somebody got me the fucking Oneyplays video in Discord. We're definitely watching that later.
So I suppose I have a little experience.
What the fuck was that?
To complete this mission, you must know how to properly ride and maneuver a hover lancer. Have you had any training before on the topic?
Well, I've driven
I do have it turned down a bit. Good scream there, Jordan.
So I suppose I have a little experience.
Well, I'll have Ray give you a refresher course, and you will spend the next 5 days practicing. You may leave early.
Okay, I'm bored again. Let's skip a little ahead. Let's see the motorbike scene.
Yes, but not these ones.
Yeah, this is my war cry.
Whoa! Is this a bad time?
That was a pretty good transition, actually. That worked. Let's slow that down for a second. Hang on. Let's slow that down a bit.
We're up 40
God,
sword.
Anyway. Let's see that again real quick.
Whoa!
Like the camera zooming into the back of his head and then zooming out from the front of him. That's it. That's pretty ambitious. That's pretty ambitious. You know, he went out of his way to do that.
At DinoNuggy22 sent a super chat. Just got here. We on a Newgrounds nostalgic binge? Oh wait, 10 VM. I remember the thumbnail of the stream. Lol.
I mean, this was Newgrounds era stuff, but yeah, like that took effort, man.
Is this a bad time to tell you I'm scared of heights?
Probably.
You've been training this entire time and only now heights have come up.
Yes. Yes.
What's wrong with people's necks in this series? Why? Jordan, necks don't work that way.
Whoa! Is this a bad time to tell you I'm scared of heights?
Probably yes.
What
Yes.
is that? I just press the button, man. These are so easy.
coming?
Anybody can ride them. I get a helmet. You just get goggles, loser.
At the very least, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, the music's ramping up, guys. Hell yeah. Let's go. It's his war cry. That was a nice little cliffhanger there too. Like again, yeah, it's oh yeah, that was his name before he changed it to River. Jordan Doucheneer Douche Nuts. I don't know. I can see why he changed it. All right, let's look at this next episode where it looks like he's improved a bit here. Actually, not really good at drawing women though. He just kind of drew a male character body and stamped some tits on it. But he was 14. We can forgive him. So again, at least he was actually trying here. That's what matters. That's pretty good tweening right there, you know? I think wait, those guys... Oh, there's a boat crash. That's why they were freaking out. Is he a pirate now?
Leave no survivor.
Oh, this might be a new character. I can't tell if this is the same guy years later as a pirate or not. Unless it's one of those, like, people, like, are down on teenagers for not being able to draw, like, multiple body types well. It's like, you have to learn how to do that. You gotta learn to just draw a basic body first. Give them a break. This is an improvement even over the first episodes, though. Check that out. And again, like the camera work, the camera angles, the shot continuity's pretty good. You know, I can follow what's happening. This guy's all springy for some reason. Here he comes.
I never liked this boat, but I definitely.
I never liked you, so I crashed into your boat.
Makes it much more pleasant.
Oh, this dude is a little Zuko-like, isn't he? You're right.
I have a message from the king for you. He says it's nothing personal. It's just business.
No, it doesn't help to give her the message if you kill her right after. I mean, oh look at that! That's a really good shot too. Her feet dangling like that. Look at that.
It's just business.
That's a really good shot. That's really good frame composition. Yeah, that's really good. This was made, like, over, like, 10, 15 years ago. When he was, like, 14. So that's why I'm keeping that in mind. It was made years and years ago in old Flash by a 14-year-old. That's how I'm judging this. 2007! I fucking called it! Shit.
Good job, man.
Good job! We sank both boats, including our own, probably. What's this guy doing like the Egyptian on a bike here? What's going on here? Let's find out. I'm actually kind of enjoying this, Jordan. No, he is just mocking him. Okay, cool. What is this music choice, though? I don't know about that. I guess this is supposed to be a lighthearted scene. Yeah, definitely a good idea to just have your friend who doesn't know how to fly a flying bike, right? Yeah.
A Chipmanly1 sent a super chat. Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. I was that the super chat covered up as that shot I laughed at earlier. He was showing us. Hang on. With the little fat kid. Back to an apple stand, and it has bananas on it. Look at this little fat kid. He's just like amazed when this guy does this. Like, again, that's really good. That's really good shot planning, shot continuity. There is a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here.
You're gonna win.
Okay, and others gonna have dialogue. Let's see if there's anything else interesting we can check out here. Let's just see, like, the very ending and then see what Jordan has to say about this. I guess he's gonna fight another dude. This is like his first day as a full Royal Guard, I guess. He's joining the Scout Regiment.
Borders.
Time to go fight those Arabs.
Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Go show the Lone Ranger
why do you have a stupid hat on? Alright, that's better.
Alright. Set up a few bomb scouts to go around and... Wait. That might not be necessary.
What is this idiot doing? You might want to fund the remake that he's doing, right? We're gonna check all that out. We're just seeing where he came from first.
You're not even wearing your helmet. Why do I have your helmet?
Oh no, he's gonna die. He gave you his helmet. The mentor must die now. Jordan, I don't know about the logistics of like sword fighting on hover bikes, but you do you. You do you.
At s.t. 0pm0ss sent a super chat. Is this Lightbringer animated?
It does have a lot in common with Lightbringer. You are correct. You are correct. But no, this is Spirit Science Jordan Rivers project that he made when he was 14, and we're getting this. We're watching this for context, okay, for what we're about to delve into next. Thank you very much for your super chat. Yeah, I don't think he ever got neck movement down. I mean, that's why Patchman doesn't have a neck.
Whoa.
Yeah, I would say Jordan has the same DNA as, like, Shadiversity or Linkara. He does. Like Asp. I guess he was expecting to die.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look,
move.
Their formation is lost. They're scattered like flies. Men, we strike now!
That bomb was meant for the weapons.
Go, motorbike cavalry! Oh no, he's still alive.
You knew we would need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightbringer
Anyway,
is worse than
headed to
this,
the
I will
Chichai
say.
Oasis, right? Then we'll stay there overnight.
So for people who just got here, this is Jordan Rivers' original animation he did when he was 14 that he is now going to reboot with AI, so this is why we're watching that first.
Ray, I've been wondering this for a while.
I took off my shirt for this.
Why do you always wear green?
I like green.
Oh, okay. Well, we're boring people.
On a serious topic.
Do you think the moon is hollow, by the way?
This whole war with the Kingdom of Farron, was it really caused by us showing support? It just seems too drastic to me.
Luke, there's a hell of a lot more going on in Farron than you know. Or at least, there was.
You're just a useful idiot who's been given a sword to go kill people.
Who?
The man who introduced me to you.
Ah.
I do know that the random, poorly planned attacks from Farron now have a lot to do with the war 18 years ago. Well, it was Janus who restored peace when he gained the throne after Aspen died. But since then...
Janus and Aspen.
I can't say what.
Maybe the negotiations were not in their favor?
Then why would they agree to those negotiations?
Yeah, give Shad some ayahuasca, that would be interesting.
At the time. Aspen, my mentor, just died. But I do remember hearing about it.
Your mentor
I don't
died.
Even know if there were
You're not the mentor who's gonna die yet.
Just stopped. Janus did something, but nobody knows what. And he's praised for it. Anyway.
Nobody knows what he did. He's just king now. Okay, I have to remember a 14-year-old made this. 14-year-old made this.
Tomorrow's boom day for that weapons facility.
I'm being nice to your past child self, Jordan.
You get some rest.
Yeah.
Alright, and that brings us to our final episode.
Wait, that wasn't the final episode? Oh, okay, no, he's gonna talk about it now. Oh god, he's gonna talk about Thoth in this, please! No, Jordan, not again! Not again!
At Hikaru9624 sent a super chat. Sword fights on motorcycles, you say.
Sword fights on motorcycles! Yes, I do know Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
At S.T. 0PM0SS sent a super chat. Do you think Jews came from Mars?
No, Jews didn't come from Mars. Jews came from an alternate dimension in our future, okay? Get it right. But they were extraterrestrial, according to Jordan. Go watch the first Spirit Science stream if you want more on that.
This last episode in particular also was the one that saw the biggest jump in quality, bar none.
I agree.
I reached a big turning point in my own personal growth and really put...
Oh, he did have other voice actors. Oh, you know what? Good for him. Good for him.
110% into this video. Now the challenge was, though, is that I still made a lot of work for myself, more than what was necessary. And so I would often end up animating significantly more than what was required in order to tell the story efficiently.
Well, yeah, but that's just putting love and passion into your work, Jordan. Which you clearly don't want to do anymore because you just want to rely on AI.
It's for this reason that it took 4 years to make 4 episodes. If I was to look back and could have been a little bit more efficient.
Well, I mean, a year per episode for something animated by like a single person? That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good.
And I probably could have produced 8 to 10 episodes in that same amount of time. But we live and we learn, and this was a wonderful learning experience.
Unless who were these people? Did he have help on the animation? That's a special thanks. Okay, never mind.
To be honest with you, I'm really excited to tell this story the right way, both in a book and in a full-length animated series.
God, guys, he's writing a book. He's writing a book, guys. Oh, no. And I specifically made Friday streams for stuff I have to read. Oh, God. I see bad things in my future. Yeah, he should just make... Actually, he should just make a visual novel, actually, yeah. I mean, it won't sell well, but...
Wow. You made it through the whole thing, huh? So this story has been very near...
We actually didn't, but... Okay, this has got to be a VTuber, right?
Near and dear to my heart for a very long time. It's a story that never went away, even when I was making Spirit Science. And I've been slowly working on it, tinkering with it, but entirely in secret. I wasn't ready to tell this story for a long time. And the biggest reason for that is...
Okay, I can understand that, where you need to be more experienced, you need to have more skill in order to tell a particular story the way you want. I'm not saying it's always a bad idea to have the same idea for, like, decades and be really wanting to make it, but you have to let it grow and change as you grow and change. You can't just look at something you made when you were 14 and try to put it out in the exact same state. That's very not feasible.
Is that I don't have time to write it.
What do you mean you don't have time? This is all you do is babble about New Age spiritualism on fucking YouTube.
So busy with spirit science and everything that's required in keeping up with it that this...
What's required to keep you up? You make 5-minute videos where you just say a bunch of bullshit and show a bunch of AI images, Jordan. How hard could that fucking be? Don't you have editors? You have 1 million subscribers. You must have editors.
Story has often just received only light amounts of my time. Now, originally...
Maybe that's why you should work with other writers. Sometimes the best thing to do is to stop trying to write something by yourself and let other people have input on it and make it a collaborative thing. Sometimes that really gets a story off the ground.
As you saw, this story was called Exile. But today, it has...
Look. Spirit Science is like a personal lolcow of mine, okay? You all are going to have to put up with me talking about him.
Transformed to being called Elixer. It's called Elixir for 2 reasons. One being that there is a central aspect of the story that revolves around a particular transcendental liquid, much like an elixir of life, or a psychedelic brew.
Like the ayahuasca that told you Emma Watson is Lady Christ? Yeah.
But also, on a more meta level, it's called Elixir because the story is meant to be an elixir for our human consciousness today. This story has developed a lot. Very much thanks to the spiritual transformations that I've personally...
Well, yeah, now it's shoved to the gills with, like, spiritual New Age woo-woo, so, yeah.
They've been through all of the stuff of spirit science, the sacred geometry, the dimensions, the hidden human history story, the fall of...
Oh, not weed! No, he takes way stronger things than weed.
Consciousness, the lost technologies. All of these things are deeply embedded and rooted into this story today. And it's something that I'm really excited to share. But, even today...
I, too, hope Crimson Rogue does a video on his book. I do.
I still do have that same problem as before, where I don't have the time to write it fully. And so there are several intentions behind why I'm sharing this today. I do hope that by sharing this and sharing my intention to tell this story, that I'll find the perfect person who has a passion for creative writing, who might be interested in collaborating with me on this project.
I hope to find the perfect person to write it for me and then I can take credit for it, just like AI.
But in addition to that...
Why don't you just use ChatGPT, Jordan?
I want to see this turned into a proper, full-length series, just as I always envisioned it as a child. I thank you again for watching and taking the time to enjoy this story with me. I hope that it was a fun ride. And here's wishing you
yeah, he didn't mention anything about payment, just, oh, I'd love a writer to collaborate with me, and by that he means write the whole thing for him.
Very Happy New Year.
So that was 2 years ago. So, and then he did the first teaser 5 months ago, and then there's a full trailer now, so... it says I've watched the whole thing. I haven't. I kind of scrubbed through it a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing, so let's look at the teaser trailer first, because I want to find out if this is supposed to be about the island of Lemuria and Atlantis and stuff, because there's a very big problem if it is. Why did this open like a jump scare? Let's do this. Oh yeah, this is the thing we just watched. You guys are right though, it does predate Attack on Titan, so my jokes are invalid. And then I wasted all of my time doing this nonsense. Oh, holy AI. Look at it all. And that castle changes completely in all these different shots. Wow. Wow. So here it's got a ring of arches around it. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 spires. And here it's got a main spire and then 2 flanking it, and the ring isn't around the whole building anymore, it's part of the building. Here it's in a completely different style. There is no ringed wall around it anymore, and there's just a bunch of generic houses floating out of the trees like clouds. So this is all AI. I could tell just by looking at it. It's very muddy. It's just, I don't know, I fucked around with AI so much I can spot it instantly now. You can see the chimneys are just kind of blobby. Yeah. The queendom! Oh, because she's a queen! Jordan, do you know that king can be a gender-neutral term? Do you know that? Divided for 1,000 years. A great power sealed away. And then just like some actual animation, then AI again. And then some actual, then AI. Now see, these shots, it's a little harder to tell. Like, did he just have a still image he told the AI to animate? Or is this actually some kind of flash thing? That's a little harder to tell for me. Why is that blonde girl like a generic princess now? She actually kind of was a little more interesting in the original. So yeah, it does look very, very generic. And then we have this, the official trailer, guys, so hold on to your butts. Actually, let me let these supers come through first.
Edge to Mazoon sent a super chat. He has to read emails all day like Yenev.
Why does he need to read emails? He can just meditate and get spiritual messages from the universe about people, right?
At Replica_Rabbit sent a super chat. You manicas. You ruin your art with AI.
Yep. And again, already it's not even consistent. Alright, that building looks different again in this fucking picture. You know? Like, come on, man. Yeah, the queendom. He wants to be dommed by a queen. I don't know, man. I mean, he does have that thing for Emma Watson, who I wouldn't call a queen, but...
Son, when you got your acceptance letter, I meant to give you this.
Wow, cool.
It's been up my ass for... Never mind.
Is there any significance to the pattern?
You know, I never figured it out, but something tells me it's more.
So these ring shots are 100% AI. I could just tell. Look how fuzzy it is. You see how, like, there's so much artifacting around the lines here? There's, like, a halo around it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on your end, because I have the screen a little bigger on my end. But this is AI, straight up. Now, these shots, I'm not so sure about. Because it looks like someone might have actually animated these. So they could have just fed the still image into an AI and say, animate it doing this. Because that can work. I've actually tried that with my own artwork, having the AI make it move, but when the AI does it, it's a lot jankier than this. So this might actually be someone actually animating this.
Significance to the pattern?
You know, I never figured it out, but something tells me it's more than just a...
And they're all still Canadian in this ancient medieval world.
Cool design.
Spirit Studios. Ooh.
The transition from raw to refined crystarium didn't just change how we powered the world, it changed who we became. Before refinement, crystarium was...
Come on, man! Like, okay, fine, you have this stuff that looks like it's actually even though this is an AI background for real, and this is an AI background, like, these characters at least look like they're animated by somebody.
Sent a super chat. And after all this time, he still can't stay on model.
No, but at least these characters look like they are actually animated. And then all of a sudden it just cuts to, like, blatant AI that's not even in the same fucking style.
It changed who we became. Before refinement, Crystarium was wild and unstable.
Now, see, the way these characters move does make me think they could be animating those other characters with AI now. Because, look, they kind of move similarly. But you'll notice, like, with AI, like... characters will change, like, fucking details as they move. Like, this chick's glasses go crazy.
Unstable. And once we refined them into these cores, everything changed. Now, let's talk about how we finally got Crystarium to fly straight, and why your hoverlancers don't fall out of the sky.
Hoverlancer, that's... Let's read this whole thing. Since the early 1000s OV, the OSIC scientific renaissance has continuously refined the dual-core concept pivotal to the modern graphic mobility platforms. Well, that sounds like a Jordan word salad right there. Also, this reads more like an advertisement than a fucking textbook. At its heart, the Hoverlancer remains an unparalleled demonstration of polarized Crystarium resonance, leveraging the tandem interplay of the Minori core, the primary flight core, to harmonize biometric identity verification with high-capacity thrust modulation. Okay. The Minori core, a diminutive yet sophisticated cylindrical artifact, functions as the keystone for the quantum ignition and the rider attunement. Embedded biometric latticework ensures that the ignition circuit aligns exclusively with the encoded identity signature rendering. So I guess it knows your fucking biosignature and makes sure nobody else rides it. You could just say that.
At Scoony the 2ND sent a super chat. Ghibli piss filter spotted.
Like, it's a dead giveaway these days, isn't it? That's one thing I've noticed about Midjourney, too. It's reaching some kind of image singularity where, like, everything it produces is very samey and, like, just center composition, dead center. It's like, because what AI is doing is it's averaging all the images it's ever seen. So at some point, it's just not even going to be able to make anything besides, like, some very limited types of images. It's stupid.
At Leona Wallace 1 GT sent a super chat. If an artist uses they lose my respect immediately.
I mean, I see there is some, I still think there is some, application for it. Not just making entire scenes and shit, though, you know? Like the stuff they did in Spiritverse. And also, thank you for the super sticker, Cryo. Unfortunately, those don't play, but I see the guy going LOL down there. I appreciate it.
Pop the handle forward, and don't die.
Oh, okay, good instructions. See, like, at least this, I'm a little confused if AI is involved here. I mean, obviously the background is AI, but the characters, that somebody might be actually animating this? No, I think it's real voice actors. And AI would sound better than this, so it's real voice actors. He still has that little battle cry. Ah!
Helm! Planning to land anytime soon?
Somebody help me!
Yeah, funny. AI, lots of AI. Maybe not AI. Yeah, because these scenes, they don't move like AI makes stuff move. So I think at least some of this is actually animated. And okay, maybe the other stuff is placeholders, but... Oh god, the fucking AI crowd shot, though. Completely different fucking style out of nowhere with the piss filter at like 11. Why is it Blitzball? Jordan, why is this Blitzball? So, okay, so we have characters that maybe were animated by somebody, and then the generic Ghibli cheering crowd in the background, and they're not even in their seats properly, and it looks terrible. Like, you would be better off with, like, a blank background here, or just, like, you know, just, like, a color in the background or something, or just the seats behind them. This, oh, God. But at least with these characters, because you see how the AI they use, so these characters must be actually fucking animated. Wow. Yeah, because the tweening on that chick, it's more like you would do in an animation program than it is how AI would do it. AI tends to move things very still. Look at this kid. This kid back here isn't even looking in the right direction. Yeah, woo! What are we cheering at? But yeah, that move of hers definitely looks like something that was actually done in an animation program. So I'm figuring this out, guys. I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring this out.
At Dino Nuggy 22 sent a super chat. I take poorly drawn animations more seriously than this. Like for real. All of the charm is gone.
Yeah, because at least these are kind of charming. At least they tried. There's a giant explosion in the crowd. Everyone's just mildly upset. You can see the detail on the people further back is just completely fucked. Like gasp!
Look,
Fix
a royal
my
guard. Let's
angle
go.
here. Okay, that animation was a little jank, even though it looks like the character style. Oh, that was definitely AI. Look how blobby the eyes get. Look how blobby his leg is over here. So that was AI, so... it's still more Ghibli style than their animation style. Like, you can't even, like, match the line art. You can't even match, like, this not completely black line art. Like, you can't even try. That's
hey,
AI.
I want to help. I'm a cadet.
Yeah, look at the difference between this guy animated here and this guy animated in this scene. So, this is AI 100%. Because, again, the little thing on the side of his head gets all blobby. Yeah, you see when he moves, it doesn't look right.
Hey,
and then he's, like, obviously tweened here, and it's a completely different style. So, okay, when we're seeing shots like this, I think they're actually animated. So we can at least give Jordan credit there.
Help. I'm a cadet. I can help.
You're just a cadet. Follow orders, get to safety.
He's right. You're not ready for this.
Well, yeah, just a cadet. Follow orders, get to safety, don't you know? I can't do a Canadian accent, but they're all Canadian.
Come on.
Why would you want your fucking legendary inspirational animation series to have consistent fucking art design? Why would you want that? AI background. Just look at these towers and like look at this. This is how you can always spot it. It makes no sense. Why are there like random rebar here and here? What are these things on the roof? What are they supposed to be for? Why is there just a random railing here and a random railing there? Like what? Who would build anything like this? It's so easy to spot.
Come on, Eric, we gotta go.
Look, his name's even Aaron, guys. I'm still gonna make the Attack on Titan jokes. Aaron, come on, run! From the creative team behind Spirit Science. You know what I never cut down from the last stream was that time we watched Jordan frantically tap dance around the fact that he's an anti-vaxxer. Like, he made an anti-vax video while just tiptoeing to the edge of admitting he's an anti-vaxxer and dancing away. It was painful to watch.
So as I was saying, today's
lesson
is on Farron and the rising threat of their offshoot faction, the Rexan Vanguard. You need to understand who they are and what they want. Their methods are insidious: espionage, sabotage, ideological subversion.
So things every single country does.
They have infiltrated our...
They do psychological subversion and stuff. We don't, though. Totally not us. Totally not us, the culty fucking spirit kingdom.
Espionage, sabotage, ideological subversion.
I mean, if he does pull a whole, like, oh, our government's actually the bad guys, I'd at least respect that.
They have infiltrated our city, and though they operate independently from the Rose Court, make no mistake, their roots are Farronese.
Guys, look, one's a fucking lotus flower and the other's thorns. Symbolism.
We've already lost too much to the shadows. I want to know who their leader is and what they're planning. If they mean to strike at Osik again, we end it before it begins.
You've seen the cracks. Their order is rot.
Everyone, look at my crack!
Is a bold-faced lie. With my power, we can end their tyranny. For good.
I have the MacGuffin now! Wow. Oh my god! Oh my god, he blew up a wooden crate, guys! We gotta worship him now! And this is AI. Look how blurry the hands get when they move.
They think they know what Crystarium really is, but only I hold the key to unlocking its true power.
Sure you do. There's definitely not a cult leader in the making or anything. Very, coming winter 2025 with your help. Support the campaign. Well, well, we're gonna look at how that campaign's doing next. And thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Giselle, and thank you for the 10 gifted subs earlier, Shark Jumping Walrus. I forgot to say that. So everyone, yeah, beware my butt gem. Came out of my crack. So if you get a gifted sub, you can go to Discord, integrate your YouTube and your Discord account in integrations, and it should just dump you right in my Discord server, where we mostly just kind of shit post and shit talk. So that's fun if you enjoy that. So I'm gonna put my music back on for now. So yeah, that was so it didn't come out winter 2025. Oh, do we have we have an end credits scene. Hello, I'm generic princess lady. Oh, that told us a lot. Okay. So. I don't know, is that her here? She looks completely different. So this is the it's not even a Kickstarter campaign. So, it's been running for 174 days. It's raised about $300 of the 15,000 gold. Like, if he had done this maybe 8 years ago, he might have been able to get funding, but I think Jordan's lost a lot of credibility in the last few years, even amongst woo-woo people. So, anyway, so support the creation of Elixer, a visionary animated saga. So, I don't think he's gonna get his funding, guys. So, I guess I'm just gonna read this whole thing, so, let's go. I'm gonna keep the supers paused for now. Let me zoom in a little bit, because I'm old, and you guys will be able to read it better, too. We're still having a little warping on the side of the screen here. Do I need a stretcher? This way or that way? Okay. I have it so, like, the screen always stays the same size, and it'll just warp the edges if I put it too far. So, there we go. Adjust that a little bit. So, yeah, everyone's like, I'll take the MS Paint animation over the AI sludge in the other shots, so... This is more than a show. It's encoded wisdom. It's a vibration we, as an awakening collective, can tune to until we resonate together in harmony and amplify a new frequency for the planet. Oh, this is gonna unite humanity, guys. And this is all about, like, ancient things in the deep past, you know how New Age spiritualism takes a lot from Hinduism and Asian religions and other things like that. So, Jordan, my question is, why are all the main characters white? Like, why are all the main characters white? Because Mortimer pointed this out in his series on Spirit Science, where Jordan said Hebrews are extraterrestrials, and also said the portion of the United States where the Native Americans would be living was just basically underwater in the times of Atlantis and Lemuria. So, we had a feeling back then he was picturing all of these ancient wise men as white. And New Age spiritualism in general is a very white people thing, that, all these white people just started writing all these bullshit books about Egypt and fucking India and stuff, and their beliefs, and just warping them into just, like, noble, savage mysticism, basically. Again, I mentioned this earlier, the colors of the chakras that he likes to use so much, completely Western invention in, like, the 70s. Very contemporary Western invention. Yes, Jordan thinks Jews are from space. We mentioned that. I did a stream on his whole human history video, if you want to watch that. That was the first Spirit Science scene. But, if you want to watch more on him, Mortimer81 has this big playlist, Why Do People Laugh at Spirit Science? He's been doing this for years. He's not a full-time YouTuber. He's a science teacher who just likes to make fun of things from now and again. So he, the first one was 12 years ago. And the most recent one was like a year ago. So he just kinda, every once in a while, he pops back to make fun of Jordan. And yes, I have watched all of them. And again, he's more of a science teacher than a YouTuber, so he's funny, but he's funny in a little bit of a dorky way. But Marty's fun. So if you want more Spirit Science reacts from someone who actually knows the science behind the concepts Jordan is talking about, yeah, definitely go watch this playlist. It's good times.
@VarishWolf95 sent a super chat. At work, what did I miss?
Well, we went over Jordan's old animated series and the new one he wants to make, and now we're going to be reading the Visionary Fund page for it. He didn't even do a Kickstarter. He did whatever the fuck Visionary Fund is, and I want to investigate this too. So, wait, I think, do I have the clip? Hang on, I think I have the clip of the Space Juice part. Let me just look at my clips real quick. Hang on a second. If I can fucking find it. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I have it right here. Awesome. I have it like this is one of my... Did I really clip it 8 days ago? Here we go.
To fill these 2 empty vortexes, according to Thoth, 2 extraterrestrial races stepped in. Not 1, but 2 completely different races. The first race were the Hebrews, coming from our future. Thoth says...
Yeah, so 2 extraterrestrial races. One of them was the Hebrews. So that made Marty start the whole Space Jew joke. Yeah.
At Rock Josiah sent a super chat. Just got here. Always good to shout out Marty.
Oh yeah, I love Marty for anyone. He was one of the major debunkers I watched back in the day. I still watch him now, from time to time. Anyway, so let's continue reading this. In a world divided between science and forgotten magic, a young knight discovers a secret that could topple the kingdom he swore to defend and unlock an ancient power buried in his very soul. Hi, I'm Jordan River. I've dedicated my life to elevating consciousness and raising the vibration of the planet. I'm an animator by trade and a storyteller at heart. If you say so. If you've seen my YouTube series, Spirit Science, you know what I stand for. Truth, love, and authenticity. Now's a good time to point out that Jordan does have some sexual assault allegations, if I recall correctly. For 20 plus years, I've explored the great mysteries, translating ancient wisdom for modern minds and telling stories that reconnect us to the magic within. But through all my journeys and creations, one story wouldn't let me go. He hasn't been doing Spirit Science for 20 years, has he? Oh, God, I gotta let this super through.
At Varish Wolf 95 sent a super chat. Plot twist, Jordan is an alien.
It would explain a lot. Actually, no, in the earlier Spirit Science videos, he did do a lot of animation. And yeah, it was rough, but it's better than his stupid little VTuber and AI shit. Alright. What is Elixer? It's not just a show, it's a cosmic mythos designed to spark awakening on a global scale. Do you guys feel awakened by what we've watched today? I've poured everything I've learned from my own spiritual path, mostly from Drew Novell, Melchizedek, and other New Age woo peddlers that I've read the books of. That's where he gets all his shit from. Weaving esoteric teachings, sacred symbols, Atlantean memory, and the healing power of the heart. I'm gonna point out right now that Atlantis was not real. Atlantis is an allegory that Plato, the philosopher, made up. He did that a lot, you know, like the allegory of the cave. It's kind of like that, only it's about an island. But somewhere in the 60s and 70s, a bunch of white people decided Atlantis was a real lost island, and it was related to all this, like, ancient spiritual mumbo-jumbo to make themselves feel special. And this is what he believes. So anyway, think Avatar The Last Airbender meets Legend of Zelda meets the Hermetica. God, you're such a fucking nerd. We're building an entire world ethos, a realm that mirrors our own Earth, but reflects back who we're able to become, white people! And how to get there! Yeah, maybe he's actually referring to the lost city of Atlanta. From Futurama. Why I'm asking for your help, because he can't just manifest. He can't just sit there meditating and manifest this series to just be made. You can't just meditate and use the universe to attract creative people to you who want to work for free and animate it for you. Really, Jordan? I thought you told us all this stuff works, Jordan. Why does it ever seem to work to you? The Hermetica is like a new age woo-woo book, I'm pretty sure. Book of Hermetica. I don't think it's this band. We'll just use the AI summary, whatever. The Hermetica are a collection of mystical, philosophical, and technical texts from late antiquity, roughly the 2nd or 3rd century, primarily written in Greek and Alexandria. Okay. So just the Greeks were noble, savage, mystic people, basically. It's all about astrology, magic, and alchemy. 3 things that don't actually exist. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Hermetica are texts attributed to the legendary Hellenistic figures Hermes, a synthetic combination of Greek god Hermes and Egyptian god Thoth. Oh, of course. Fucking course! This is what the New Age woo-wooers base a lot of their shit on. Just misunderstanding whatever this is. Can we get another summary of it?
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. At work tax. I'm helping with inventory for some extra hours.
Aww.
Did I just hear this guy's been yapping about this shit for 10 years?
Oh yeah!
Skull emoji.
Oh yeah! Way longer than that, I think, actually. So it's just like alchemy and shit, you know? It's just people back in ancient times trying to figure out the world and not quite getting it right, and then people in modern times going like, oh, this is ancient mystical knowledge! It's special! And it's like, it's really not, though. Actually, let's see what the first video on the Spirit Science channel, how long ago that was. Oh god, why is it highlighting everything? Oldest. 14 years ago. And of course, it's this masculine and feminine energy bullshit. Like, oh, we reinvented sexism and just made it spiritual now. I hate that so much. So yeah, he's been doing this for at least 14 years. There could have been earlier videos he deleted, but he did used to animate the videos. So, to give credit to Jordan, he did used to actually animate the videos. So, he's just gotten lazy over the years. So, let's see. This is his hobby, and he makes money off of it.
At SolarBones sent a super chat. Late to stream tax.
Welcome, welcome. Just making sure Sabuji isn't too loud for us here. Let's see. Let's continue reading this section. Why? Oh, what's the perk here? Oh yeah, there was like a perk if you like 25 bucks you get the Discord. If anyone wants to troll their Discord. You can get concept art if you donate $100. You get access to his fucking spiritual woo-woo classes if you donate $500. What do you get for $1,000? You just get all the previous perks, and then you get a Founder's Stone with your name on it in the show. And then for $3,000, you can be a character in the show. I don't think anyone's taken him up on this since he's only made $300 out of 11 people. So I don't think anybody went for these perks, bro. Anyway, why I'm asking for your help. Elixir came to me when I was 14, just a kid teaching himself animation and dreaming of epic stories, and you were doing a pretty good job for your age. What happened? Check out the timeline trailer. Yeah, we did. Even as I awakened spiritually, created spirit science, and explored the great mysteries, Elixir never left me. That ache to tell this story has reached a fever pitch, and yet I'm still doing it in the laziest way possible. Today, I finally have the skill, if you say so, the vision, and the spiritual grounding to do it justice, and spirit has been clear with me. Now is the time. He meditated to his higher self, and his avatar, whatever the fuck, and now is the time, guys. Now is the time.
Happy Master Clockwork sent a super chat. This is all neat, but when do we drink the punch?
See, now your base, you knew it was Flavor Aid and not Kool-Aid. Anyway. The only thing missing is support. Yeah, I wonder why no one is supporting this, Jordan. Creating this series means scripting, voice acting, animation, sound design, world building, everything you'd expect from a high-level animated production. Ever wonder why the credits on films like Inside Out are a mile long? Why are all of your literary and film references children's things, man? Because it takes hundreds of artists years to bring a world like that to life. Right now, Spirit Studios is a team of 5. Only 2 are paid. And I'm not one of them. You make money off your crystal selling bullshit, asshole. We have 60 episodes planned over 6 seasons. Why do you need a writer to collab with you then? I guess maybe he did get a writer then. That was 2 years ago we watched that.
At Sauciness sent a super chat. Sai should fund the show tax.
Dude, if I was independently wealthy, I fucking would. I would fucking give him $15,000 just to see what he would do. I would. This is, I'm always like, if I was independently wealthy, I would pay Lily like $5,000 to review BoJack. See, it's funny when I say it because it'll never happen, and somebody else actually did offer her money for real. Never mind.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Yes, a Founder's Stone. Definitely not a normal ass rock from his mom's garden.
They'll show shots of it in the show every now and then. It'll have people's names on it. Isn't that neat? Don't you want that? Okay. 250 pages of world-building lore that we hope would make Tolkien or Sanderson proud. I think you just saying that as it's Tolkien spitting in his grave right now. Oh god, that took me out a bit.
A shock jumping walrus 6744 sent a super chat. Lamau.
Lamau, indeed. A companion novel and video game! Jordan. And you only have $310 raised after, like, half a year.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. Here's an awakening for you. Fonzie from Happy Days. His coolness transcends reality in such a way Henry Winkler wouldn't be as known as he is today.
You're right, we should all be more like the Fonz. You're right. So... the release of our goal is to release season 1 by the end of 2025. Well, how's that going for you? How's that going for you, Jordan? I wonder if he updates about this on a blog or something. But hey, he meditated and the spirit of the universe told him it's time to make this, so surely, some way, somehow, this will all come together, guys. This will all just succeed and come together, and the funding will just drop out of the sky. Come on, Jordan, the power of manifestation. This is what you charge people to teach them in classes, that they can just manifest everything they ever wanted. How come it doesn't work for you, huh? That's really curious. To do that, we need to support our existing team and find more creators fast, and that's where you come in. Me, Jordan, you want me to come write your story for you? I could probably do a better job than you do. First things first, I would say, get art assets of this fucking palace that are consistent. Become a co-creator. I want you to be part of this by giving me your money. By backing Elixer on the Visionary Fund, you're not just donating to a show, you're helping create a sacred story for you, for us, and the awakening generation of seekers. Man, he really does have that crystal jammed far up his ass, doesn't he? You're helping us fund the first season, pay the artists, musicians, writers, and animators pouring their soul into this when they're not using Midjourney. Keep the story pure, deep, and rich, free from corporate interest. Buddy, I don't think you're gonna have any problem staying free from corporate interest. I have an inkling. Build a creator community where you can join the writers and even help shape the world of ethos. That is a terrible thing to promise people paying you money for a Kickstarter. That is a terrible idea. Most animated shows cost close to $100,000 or $1,500,000 per episode. However, with our small but dedicated team and utilizing resources like AI to help paint backgrounds, you use it for more than that, we believe we can animate all of season 1 for a fraction of the cost. Well, you got $300, buddy, make that work. You know, didn't one guy make an entire movie in Blender? I mean, I'm not saying everyone has to be compared to people that obscenely talented, because I couldn't do that. But, like, he's just so up his own ass about this. Yeah, he does have Yondev vibes, doesn't he? He's a lot like Yondev for me. He's just a neat little bug in a jar I kind of like to look at and poke every now and then, you know? If you feel a chill or a spark reading this, please follow it. Please, please, please. We need people. Please, please, please. Let's bring a beacon of enlightenment into this world on the razor's edge between destruction and ascension. I don't know why he thinks this is gonna be like a big moving thing that's gonna give people a spiritual awakening. Come on, my dude. Like, if people making shitty movies could actually give people spiritual awakenings, fucking Christian movies wouldn't be so lame. You know, think about this, man. A story that ripples out and reminds us we are interconnected, we are powerful, and we are so much more than we've ever imagined as long as you're white. Thank you for dreaming with me, and as always, for staying tuned to your own magic. With all my love, Jordan River and Team Spirit. He loves you guys, so please give him money. I love you, chat. You should give me money. Oh, we can see how much, so this one claimed the perk of buy the Raiders a coffee. Is that all that is? You'll get a thank you and first looks and ongoing updates. How many? The writers are forever grateful for the funding of their hot brown morning potions. The animators drink matcha, fancy snobs that they are, but it's probably hard to draw with your hand shaking. What? Of course they fucking drink matcha, probably laced with ayahuasca. $10. Oh, this person actually donated $105. I'm surprised. Wow.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Jordan, give me money and I will definitely deliver what you paid for and absolutely not take the money and run. Folded hands emoji.
I don't think he's intending to take the money and run. As far as I think that Jordan is a grifter on some level, I do think he buys into his own bullshit a bit. I do think he does. Like, it's complicated. It's not just like he's just making up bullshit to grift people. He is a grifter, but I don't think it's entirely on purpose.
At S.T.
There we go.
0PM0SS sent a super chat. Take my money.
There you go. You're spiritually enlightened now. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, fuck, Giselle. I see what you're doing there.
At Clyde Aldrin sent a super chat. Manifestation tax.
Thank you, thank you. You're manifesting good things because you gave me money. I'm a guru, yeah.
At Jessel sent a super chat. Sai loves me. For this I will pay my Ara tax.
You love that you have this power over me now, and that I've reminded people you can super chat me to make me go Ara mama. There you go. So people are either into it or it freaks them out. I'll take either. Mahalo, thank you for your wisdom and guidance and for bringing your gifts to the world. Okay. So, I wish I could get the $3,000 perk. Really? $100, Christ. Jordan and team, I send you much love and may this energy help you in continuing to share your vision. At least you said thank you to that. How can you say thank you to the other $100 dude? Oh, this is someone he knows, I think. We used to thank people. I think he's abandoned this page now.
At Cat Peasant 106 sent a super chat. Call chat your good little poke champs. Sigh.
Alright, chat. Alright, chat. You guys are my little pug champs. Okay. So yeah, so it looks like he kind of stopped replying to things in August last year. So, yeah, first Friday, Ara, probably one of many. So, oh boy, the first contributor, hooray! So I wanted to check out the rest of the site, but actually, let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, this is all just, alright. That's all this is. So this isn't Kickstarter, this isn't GoFundMe, this isn't, Indiegogo. This is Visionary Fund. When I realized this, I was like, I have to save this for Friday, because I wanted to kind of investigate this. Crowdfunding dedicated to the advancement and excellence of humanity on Earth. And it's just white people.
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Farron Season 2 tax.
I do need to watch Freerun. I have a little trouble with the style. It looks a little too moe blob to me, but people say it's really good.
At Chipmanly1 sent a super chat. Screw that. I'm keeping my Mona. Wait.
Ah! Too late! I have your money now. Thank you.
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. I like matcha from time to time, but it's hard to find places that make it right. Also, never drink it hot. Somehow it tastes worse when hot.
Yeah, I don't think you are supposed to drink matcha hot. I mean, I've mostly had like matcha ice cream and matcha Pocky and maybe like matcha mixed into things. I don't think I've ever had straight up matcha, but they probably just drink matcha and kombucha because they think it makes them spiritual. You know? So, and this looks like AI right here. That's cool. Might not be. It's a little hard to tell, but or at least it was pieced together. Oh, that finger right there, though, it doesn't look right. Let's see. Crowdfunding for visionaries. We empower individuals, organizations, and communities to raise money. Whether you're looking to fund your personal growth journey, fund a visionary project, or make a positive impact in the world, Visionary Fund is here to help. Our platform is designed to be a sacred container for your fundraising campaign, offering a space for you to share your vision and connect with supporters and bring your ideas to life. I mean, that's every crowdfunding place. But I guess you're just extra spiritual because you go to the Himalayas and climb to the top of mountains and just scream to, like, for catharsis or something.
@SoreHeart520 sent a super chat. I'm starting Spy X Family Tax.
No, enjoy. I've heard a lot of people like that one. I don't think it's for me, but I've heard a lot of people like that one. We empower people to raise funds for visionary projects, whatever the fuck that means, transformational retreats, so grifting other people, psychedelic therapy, drugs, personal development, I guess buying a bicycle and just going for a ride. Let me zoom in a little here again. Jesus, this is small. Why use Visionary Fund? Visionary Fund offers a unique and inspiring platform for individuals and communities seeking to fund their personal growth, education, and visionary projects. Unlike other crowdfunding sites, we may have a broader focus. Visionary Fund is dedicated to supporting these specific types of initiatives and creating a community of like-minded individuals. So woo peddlers.
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. I bet they just buy Starbucks matcha.
I think Starbucks matcha isn't that bad. No, I remember the last time I had like a real matcha when I was in New York a couple years ago, and we found like this boba place around the corner from the hotel, and my friend just wanted to go there every day. So, matcha is one of those things that's like a acquired taste, or you either like it or you don't. It's like lavender flavored things. Like, I really like lavender flavored things, but I know it's like a very odd taste that not everybody's gonna like, you know? It's very hard to describe. It's very sharp, you know? Anyway, we got distracted talking about delicious food and drinks. Our platform operates on donor tips with no additional fees for basic free campaigns, making it a more accessible and cost-effective option. So how do you guys make money? In addition, our focus on sustainability, community building, and spiritual growth, sustainability, and you all use AI, and aligns us with the values of those seeking to bring their visions to life. Look, you're gonna love how vague this is. Just your vision. Be a visionary. I'm a visionary, guys. Choose Visionary Fund to be part of the supportive and purpose-driven community while bringing your dreams to reality. Yeah. Alright, so just woo. That's all it is. Woo. So, basic version is free to use. You don't pay commission. Tannen Cosmic T is a visionary musical artist who utilized Visionary Fund to raise more than $11,000 for the Star River Sanctuary, which is probably just a place where a bunch of white people get together to do drugs and pretend they're following ancient rituals. Together we can rise and heal the earth and build a sustainable future. Let's hear this guy.
Hey everybody, Tannen here, also known as Cosmic T. And I'm doing a short little shout-out video to let you know that a dear friend and sister of mine, Kamara, is launching her new crowdfunding platform, Visionary Fund, very shortly. And so if you are somebody with an inspiration, with a dream, with an idea, with a project, with a creation that you really want to bring into this reality, and you could use some additional community support, financial support, in raising the funds to make that happen, this is definitely something we're checking out. So I've already had an experience with this particular platform. I've worked with GoFundMe in the past, and that was okay, but I actually found this platform to be much more intuitive, cleaner interface, more features, way more features, and less restrictive.
I mean, you just said you're shilling it for your friend, though, so of course you're gonna be biased.
And I just was really delighted by how responsive Chimera was to my questions. She helped me set it up to be as successful as possible, and we actually ended up raising over $11,000 in that with that particular fundraiser, which was just so amazing. So I'm really looking forward to actually using it again to raise money for my next album that I'm currently working on, because it was just such a great experience. So if
you should just pay me to make a music album, because I'm a visionary and I'm spiritual, guys. I'm a guru. You see, look at the Native American-ish pattern I have on the wall here.
You are someone that's looking for something like that, and you want to support somebody that really has their heart in the right place and is doing this for the right reasons. Definitely we're checking out.
Doing this for the right reasons, so we can be up our own ass about how spiritual we are and grift money off of people. Those are the reasons. Yeah,
they might serve you well. Okay, that's all. Peace out.
Oh, you took a sip of your friends and it was rose flavored. I like rose flavor. I like hibiscus tea too. I like all those weird floral flavors. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I don't like tropical fruit or coconut and stuff, but I like weird shit like like lavender and rose and hibiscus. Oh god, maybe I'm one of these people. Let's see. Explore our Learn section for visionary insight and strategies. Here we provide you with visionary insights and strategies to help you unlock your potential and turn your dreams into reality. Our platform is designed to provide you with all the resources you need to launch successful crowdfunding campaigns for your projects. So tips and tricks on just how to use your fucking website. Okay. We love it when you succeed. Featured campaigns. Oh, just the two. The 2 year. Oh no! Wait, this isn't his animation one. So wait, you're not even featuring his animation one on here? Most recent, unlocking homeownership for America's missing middle. Well, how do we know who this is going to? Help Chimera finish asset library for Eden OS. Building an Earth sanctuary. So all of these seem like fucking pipe dreams. And that's it. That's the most recent. What are the ongoing ones? Is Jordan's animation one not ongoing anymore? Did he give up? Oh. Let's see. Well, this one's just fundraising for a baby. Everyone should just be given to this one. Honestly, you'd probably be doing better on GoFundMe, guys, but whatever. Yeah, some of these are just people who are just kind of desperate, which is kind of sad. It's trending. Nothing is trending. How do we start around? Let's see that. How do we do that? Add a title. What are your tips? What are your tips for a title? A good title can make your campaign stand out on this very small independent website. Identify your project, ask for help, and use a personal tone. You can include the name of the person, group, or organization that needs help, e.g. Animal Sanctuary. Call to action, e.g. please help. Please help, guys, please help me. Help. A personal connection, detail, or tone, e.g. please fund the rehabilitation of these rescue ... Okay, what categories do you have? Education, personal, retreat. Okay, we can fund a retreat, of course, which are usually scams. Okay. I guess if we want to go the poo PP fund. There we go. Let's go to the next page. Oh no, I ain't giving you my information. It popped up another window asking for my information, asking me to sign in. No, fuck that. I do not want these. I do not want these new age woo woo people to have my fucking information. Oh my god.
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Much as I'm white and nerdy, white people making foreign food trendy is infuriating. Guys, matcha is just powdered green tea. My god.
Yeah, it is just powdered green tea. I mean, it when you use it though, when you use it to make green tea, it does have a different consistency to it. It's thicker. It's thicker and more, I don't know, more like having a coffee. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had matcha ice cream and stuff, but I guess I'm a white person who's always kind of liked foreign cuisine and has never shied away from stuff. Like, I remember one time I saw somebody saying, "Oh my god, it's racist for white people to use chopsticks," and I'm like, okay. Do I have to, like, unlearn how to use chopsticks? Like, my father taught me when I was a kid because he used to go on business trips to Asia all the time, and he learned how to use chopsticks, and he liked cooking some of the food, and we used chopsticks for it. Like, is that bad? It's so stupid.
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. How dare you not like tropical fruit? What are you, an artist? Try a mango.
I don't like mangoes. I don't like oranges. I like orange juice, but I don't like oranges or orange flavored candy or orange anything else, but I like orange juice. Don't ask me to explain it.
At Cat Peasant 106 sent a super chat. Trust Vox Tech. I mean visionary with your info.
Trust us with your money for your personal growth. Anyway, let's look at Jordan's other campaign, though, because that's really who we're talking about here. I don't really want to make fun of any of these other people. I don't know them well enough. All right. She's got he raised $20,000 over 2 years for just...
Hey there. Thank you so much for checking out this page.
Okay.
In this short video, let's talk about this crowdfunding campaign. Spirit Science has been through a lot in the last several years, and today we're asking for your help. We want to make Spirit Science as great and amazing as it possibly can be, and we want to start off the new year of 2024 with a really strong and fabulous vibe.
Oh boy, and he mostly made like a lot of really short videos full of AI from 2024 to 2045. No, I like berries. I like berries and I like plums. And I like, what other kind of fruit? I like avocados, but I don't like kiwis and pineapples and coconuts and stuff like that.
But we really need your help. For everything that's taken place, we're in a position that makes it very difficult for us to bring in additional help and support in making new videos and facilitating a healthy...
Less people are believing this bullshit, guys, help!
...community environment. With your contribution, you not only will help Spirit Science get back on its feet, but you'll be helping to set up a long-lasting and vibrant future for all of this work, which we do because we want to see the people of the world exist together in peace, wisdom, and harmony.
And also because we want to sell them crystals.
And we believe that the unity between science and spirituality will help humanity get there so much faster and smoother. Please make sure to check out the rewards and perks that come with different levels of donation to make sure that you're also feeling really good about creating an equal exchange. Much love always, and here's to a bright future.
You know, anyone who ever has to say how loving they are, and how kind they are, and how trustworthy they are, usually aren't. Usually aren't. I'm just saying. Or anything else in the gallery here? There's just Patchman, who just has merged with Jordan now. There's a video we just watched. And then here's Patchman over the years. It's when he got Jordan's scarf that Jordan just possessed. What, you don't have the one with the creepy eyes? You don't have the one with the creepy eyes, Jordan? The creepy eye phase of Patchman, Jordan? That's in my video. I had to see that, you bastard. Anyway, I'm sending a manifestation to you right now. I really hope it feels like you got kicked in the ass just at this moment, Jordan. I'm using my psychic powers. No, I'm just playing Megalovania in the background. Well, since I'm mostly reading, I'm just playing my stream music. By the way, I do have, if you go to my Tumblr, sidescribbles.tumblr.com, and look at the pin post, I do have a Spotify playlist of all the music I play on stream, if you're interested. I wish we could pin posts on YouTube, otherwise I would just pin the music list for you guys, but... Yeah, let's just go back to my video real quick. We'll look at the creepy eyes, version of Patchman there. Let's see, videos. How do I navigate my own page, guys? Jordan has started to affect my brain. Oh no, wait, it's way newer than there he is. I did change the thumbnail recently to make it a little more provocative.
In the spiritual world, there's a lot of talk about the power of manifestation.
Oh yeah.
We hear that we create our reality, but if that's true, if it's really that simple, then why do so many people still struggle to have what they want? Why is it that even with vision boards, affirmations, and meditation, so many of us still come up short?
I made so many vision boards! Why aren't I getting ahead in life? I just wanted to play that again, just because I love that part. I love that I put that back in. Anyway, yeah, there's the version with the fucking eyes! You forgot about that one, Jordan! You forgot about this cursed version of fucking Patchman! Look at him! Look at him! Look at it! Look at it! I want you to look at it! Anyway. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, right? You just said that one looks the worst. That's why he didn't fucking... Oh, yeah, honeydew is a good fruit. I agree, Master Clockwork. I get personally offended at the slights against honeydew and Bojack.
At Jehudi9910 sent a super chat. Everyone, help. My followers are all suffering from psychedelic burnout and leaving. Help.
They all had too much ayahuasca, now that they're just drooling on the floor.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. Spiritverse, trust us with your spirituality.
Spiritverse, trust us with your spirituality. Yeah. Oh, he's calling fucking spirit science. Oh, there's updates. Oh, I should have checked the updates on the last campaign, too. We'll go back there in a minute. Somebody's posted the creepy eyes in chat. Stop it! Let's bring spirit science to a global audience. You don't already have a global audience? You're on YouTube. What are you talking about, Jordan? I know, right? Like Bojack is my op every time he fucking insults Honeydew, man. That's the worst thing he did in that entire series, obviously. Spirit Science is a cartoon series dedicated to the evolution of consciousness with a focus on animations and movies, alongside products, courses, and services, and other shit I can sell and grift to help spiritual seekers connect with the light of their soul, because definitely anything spiritual should be something you have to pay for, clearly, and live in a more harmonious and divinely inspired life. Since the very beginning, Spirit Science has been delivered in English, Inglés. Though we have received a ton of requests over the years to bring it to a global audience. Well, fucking YouTube has auto-dubbing in other languages now. I know it's kind of like, yeah, it's a flat TTS, but you have that for free. It can just do that now, so, like... Today, thanks to new technologies that exist, we have the opportunity to do just that. You know, you can do it for free. You don't need $20,000. What are you talking about, Jordan? All the proceeds and contributions to this campaign, in addition to continuing the Spirit Science series, will go towards supporting our initiative to bring these videos into other languages as well, including Spanish, Japanese, German, French, Italian, and more. It has been a hard road, but it's still our goal to get back to the place where we can produce new Spirit Science videos every week, along with lots of other content too. Thank you so much for your support. Much love! So, let's see the comments. You have a mission. I want to continue delivering knowledge and light to those who can find you, just as I found you. Smiley cat face. Blessings.
At SolarBones sent a super chat. I remember that Oneyplays episode where they were playing Newgrounds games and this game where you play as a nun with a gun, and it was made by Jordan.
Yeah, actually we might check that out after all this stuff. Somebody sent it to me on my Discord, because we were saying something about how Jordan and Oneyplays were contemporaries, and I was like, do they know about Jordan? And they were like, yes, Oneyplays knows about Jordan. I was like, oh my god.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. I don't get the honeydew or watermelon hype. All melon fruits just taste like water to me.
Some watermelons can be kind of tasteless. You got to get a good one, but I don't know. You got to get like good honeydew and good watermelon. But watermelon, I can see your point on it. It is kind of just like flavored water, but honeydew is the shit, man. Let's see, anything else? Your videos were vital to healing my spirit. After a very traumatic experience I had back in 2010, I came across your Crystal movie. I loved it so much I consumed every other video you uploaded prior. I'm in your cult. And those that came afterward, without them, I think I would have given up on my own personal peace, so thank you! Over the years, I have checked in on your page here and there to watch and rewatch some of my favorite episodes, but it's been a long time. I'm glad I did it today. I can see I have a lot of videos to catch up on. Like the person before me said, I'll donate as often as I can. You are absolutely changing lives whether you know it or not. Namaste! So how is this different than a giant megachurch that, like, gets poor people to donate money to them with the promise of spiritual enlightenment and healing? You know, how is that any different, Jordan? How are you any different than fucking grifting televangelists? I would like to know that, Jordan.
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. My special eyes emoji.
I've been a long-term fan of your content and have watched for years. I think that there is some sort of link between hallucinogenic substances and seeing higher beings. You don't say? Wow, guys, when I use psychedelics, I see some freaky shit. I must be connecting to the cosmos, or it's your brain misfiring because you've put some psychedelic substance into your bloodstream.
At Hikaru9624 sent a super chat. My cat loves honeydew melon and will eat a slice.
That's adorable. I bet it's really hard for him to eat with all of his canine, not canine, but like all of his predator teeth. One of my last cats really liked blueberry yogurt. He would I would just hand him the container when I was done and he'd be all over it.
Atrius of Night 2465 sent a super chat. Listening while playing Warframe.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. When gateway substances are taken, various aliens, like reptilians, and red to white squid-like beings can be seen. I've read that kids are taking Adderall tend to see the Hat Man. Well, geez, you're told you're gonna see something when you take this. And it's not Adderall, it's fucking, it's Ambien or Benadryl, I think. Yeah, taking a shit ton of Benadryl to hallucinate. That's what the kids do, and it's bad for you. Trust me, kids, I'm a pothead, but I have scruples, okay? I would never take hallucinogenics. I would not trust myself on them. I don't think I would have a good time. I won't do it. I refuse. Maybe psilocybin at some point, like a small dose, but nothing else. I think there are other worlds and spirits of animals that don't get investigated. It's get really high. And yeah, then you'll think Emma Watson is Lady Jesus. It's real good. Why did your site get hacked? Jordan! How come the universe didn't warn you that your site was gonna get hacked? I think that a lot of this is conquest-driven stuff. It's all just rich people trying to brainwash us, and that older ancestral pre-conquest faiths are the real ones. Again, noble savage, ancient brown peoples are mystical, so say modern white people who are culturally appropriating all of these things and turning it into some woo-woo nonsense. Let's see. You can't find any man of conquest faith achieve what someone who is onto the real old stuff achieves spiritually. What do you mean by conquest faith? Do you just mean Christianity? Because, the history of Islam, you might want to look into that, too.
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. I'm playing Ratshaker and getting ready for work while I'm listening to this. I think my limit of weird is already crossed.
Man, you're on a lot of my streams, Crown. Really? Even this is putting you off? Have a nice time at work. I know you work at night. It is cultural appropriation, though. It is. I'm saying that seriously. I hate that the internet has ruined all of these terms that are actually useful by just taking them to ridiculous heights that nobody can take seriously anymore. Let's see. $650. Christ almighty. Speaking of Christ almighty, Jordan does work Christianity into his spiritual group. Woo-woo stuff. He's basically just a Christian with some, like Hinduism LARP stuck on top of it. He's always talking about Christ consciousness and Jesus this and Jesus that, So he's really just, a spicy Christian. Challenges are feedback and lessons from the universe for us to learn from and identify what changes we need to make and what we need to do differently. I'm so important and special. Even the stars are telling me personally how to live my life, of course. Learn the lessons that let go of the past challenges, then get a clear on and focus on only... I liked it better when all this spiritual stuff admitted that this connecting to your higher self crap was just you working your own subconscious, like that one scene in Twin Peaks where Dale Cooper's just throwing rocks at things to help himself think. And even he knows, nothing supernatural is happening here. He's just activating his subconscious, you can see signs and piece things together. But the other thing is, humans, as a species, people tend to forget we have a lot of leftover instincts from evolution that are not really compatible with modern living. It's in our nature to try to find patterns in things, even when there isn't actually a pattern there. This is why people fall into conspiracy theory stuff. This is why people, think they're putting the pieces together, that everyone's conspiring against them, but really nothing is happening. They're just putting together pieces that aren't actually supposed to fit together. But that's just what our brains automatically do. It's your human lizard brain. You really have to be aware of how much we are still impacted by our animal selves. We are still biological animal beings. We are very fallible, and a lot of what we experience day to day is mostly our brain making up shit. for us, you know?
At Jehudi9910 sent a super chat. If you ever try shrooms, prepare for a lot of jaw clenching. For some reason it gives you the desire to chew your molars.
I've already had a problem with grinding my teeth in my sleep and really stressed, so that's probably not for me.
At Miss Jasmine305 sent a super chat. My break's over. Time to count every chocolate chip in the bakery. Night sigh, night chat, victory.
Have a nice night,
emoji.
Miss Jasmine. Count all your chocolate chips. Make sure they're all in order. Yeah, if manifesting was actually a real thing, everyone would be a billionaire. I wonder how they explain that. It's like, oh no, it's not feasible for everyone to be, so only the special ones who are spiritually enlightened get rewarded monetarily, I guess. You know, that's always a good attitude to have. Let's see, anything else funny? Who the fuck is Selena Violet? I guess she's part of the mystery school, or spiritscience.school, which is no longer up. Who the fuck is you? I think this is the chick that founded the place. Maybe. Thank you to everyone who's contributed to this cause of consciousness. My name is Violet, and I am one of the few team members of Team Spirit. Spirit Science holds a grand vision to bring us closer together through the power of Christ's consciousness, and each of you, by donating, are not only supporting Spirit Science, supporting yourself and learning more about Christ's consciousness, but by doing so, you are helping to manifest a shift in consciousness for thousands to experience. So here you go. Put your money in the collection plate. Put your money in the collection plate. Jesus needs it. How is that any different? How is it any different? No, I don't want to do your shit. These are New Age spiritual people. This is what they're like, and they drive me crazy. Let me go back to the other one real quick, though, to see what the updates are. There's 0 updates! There's 0 fucking updates on this! You know, shit! Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. So, that was it. Just give me money so I can make more spirit science, and then he just made, like, AI slop. Let's read the updates. Oh god. Oh, yeah, this is, you see where your money went. AI slop about Jesus. This isn't even an alternate religion. Like I said, this is just spicy Christianity. With a bunch of, like, misappropriated ideas from, like, Hinduism and Egypt thrown in. We've just published a new personal video describing this project in more detail. Please click the play button on the top of the page to check it out. I already saw that. We've established Chapter 2 of the Christ series. Thank you, everyone, for your support. This video wouldn't be possible without you. Let's watch a little bit of this. This is where your $20,000 went, guys.
Jesus is sometimes known as the perfect sacrifice and the unblemished lamb. And such titles, many believe...
I guess Jews just are purple in Jordan's world, huh? Wow.
...speak to his sacrificial and redemptive nature. But in order to make sense of these titles, we must comprehend the need for redemption, which comes from the presence of something called sin.
Terrible font
In the
choice.
same way, sin must be cause and effect.
I swear, he's just going full circle back into Christianity these days. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. So, yeah, this is what your $20,000 went to.
Expressed essence of his soul perfection, or weaken and degrade it into enslavement to delusion and suffering. As we explored in our God Explained...
Oh god, you wouldn't want to be a slave to delusion, huh, guys? Not like these people. They totally know what's up.
God is sometimes understood as the laws of creation itself, and one such law that is responsible for the measure and judgment of sin.
Cosmic laws, mentalism, correspondence, polarity, rhythm, vibration, gender, cause, and effect. What? What do any of these things have in common?
Is the law of cause and effect, known often in Eastern spirit.
Since when is gender a cosmic law? Gender is a social paradigm constructed around the fact that we have 2 sexes in our species. How is that cosmic? We're the only planet with biological life like ours, so I don't think that really goes for the entire cosmos, man. I don't know, man.
Traditions as karma.
God has ordained cosmic law to support the process of governing life.
Now see, that's not AI, that is a stock video.
So that man himself becomes the judge of his own actions. By
Video.
good action, he
Your $20,000 went to stock footage, yeah?
compels the law to reward him, and through evil action, he invites his own suffering. In scripture, it was written that the fear...
Evil action, like selling people crystals, saying it's gonna cure their diseases? That seems a little evil to me, Jordan.
Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, an insight given to propel sinful man away from doing wicked things.
See, he's even quoting the Bible now. Like, he didn't used to do this. It's so strange. Like I said, it's like he's just come all the way full circle back to just plain old Christianity. It's so weird.
Lest they can...
Like, he doesn't even have the chakras on his scarf anymore.
Compel even greater suffering upon themselves and others. For by evil actions, we do reap what we sow. Yet it should be understood that when a person
That's
works
reused from
evil,
one of his old videos.
there is no great bearded man on a cloud somewhere, ready to pounce upon him and destroy him.
I agree.
Rather, there are principles of justice at work in the cosmos, even if that justice is not duly received in this.
Justice is a cosmic concept. Okay, there's a video I have to play. Good old Terry Pratchett is gonna set us straight here, guys.
You were sure I was going to survive, were you?
I was quite confident.
Good. Now, tell me
what would have happened if you hadn't saved him.
Yes.
The sun would not have risen.
Then what would have happened?
A mere ball of flaming gas would have illuminated the world.
All right, I'm not stupid. You're saying that humans need fantasies to make life bearable?
No. Humans need fantasy to be human. To be the place where the falling angel meets the rising ape.
With tooth fairies, hogfathers.
Yes. As practice, you have to start out learning to believe the little lies.
So we can believe the big ones?
Yes. Justice, mercy, duty, that sort of thing.
They're not the same at all.
You think so? Then take the universe and grind it down to the finest powder and sieve it through the finest sieve, and then show me one atom of justice, one molecule of mercy. And yet, you try to act as if there is some ideal order in the world, as if there is some rightness in the universe by which it may be judged.
But people have got to believe that. What's the point?
You need to believe in things that aren't true. How else can they become?
I mostly wanted that one line of take the universe and grind it down to the finest powder and, you know, put it through the finest sieve and then show me one atom of justice, one molecule of mercy. These are not things that exist outside of humanity. These are concepts we construct, you know, because, yes, as he says, we are the place between the falling angel and the rising ape. This is what makes us so fucking unique. Anyway, this is from The Hogfather, the adaptation of The Hogfather, which is one of the Discworld books. Discworld is a interconnected fantasy universe by Terry Pratchett, who was a British satirist. So it's a fantasy series, it's also a satire, but it has deep, meaningful things like this. This is Death and his granddaughter, Susan. I won't elaborate, but actually watch the Hogfather adaptation. It's really, really fucking good. And also read the book, and also read all the books. But yeah, I just, that immediately popped in my head. And Pratchett was an atheist, but he did pontificate upon religion a lot, as atheists tend to do. One of my favorite books in Discworld is Small Gods, which is all about that. It's very similar in theme to the Screwtape Letters, only written by an atheist instead of a Christian. So highly recommend Small Gods if you want. Not the best introduction to Discworld as a series, Small Gods, but it is one of my favorite books in there. I think if you wanted to start reading Discworld, you'd probably want to start with something like The Color of Magic, or the witch books like Weird Sisters, or Witches Abroad. Witches Abroad is another one of my favorites. even stuff like The Truth and Going Postal, which are kind of side stories, because they have a lot of recurring characters. Susan is in several books. Susan's mother was adopted by Death, and his protege, he had a human protege as well, and they had a baby, which is her. But even though it's like she's the adopted granddaughter, she still gets some of his powers, but she's trying to live as normal a life as possible. Her parents even gave her the boring name Susan to try to let her live a normal life. Death is a very kind figure in this series, and you can always tell when Death is around in the books because he just types in all caps. He talks in all caps with no dialogue, no dialogue signifiers. It's great.
At Master Clockwork sent a super chat. What does God need with a starship?
Yeah, Jordan, that's a good question. So anyway, but that was my response to him saying there's justice in the cosmos.
Solar Bones sent a super chat. There's a fun manifestation skit by Graham Barrett.
Oh yeah? About how it doesn't work, I imagine.
At Shock Jumping Walrus 6744 sent a super chat. What? WTF?
I assume that has something to do with Jordan just now, yeah.
At Jehudi9910 sent a super chat. Terry Pratchett also made an Oblivion mod. Irk.
Oh, that's right, he did. He used to talk a lot more with his fans, too, until people started accusing him of ripping off his ideas. It doesn't really matter what book you start with. You could even start with, like, the last... I think it's the last one he wrote in Discworld, Unseen Academicals. You could actually start with that one. That one was pretty good. Or The Watch. I mean, there's different collections of characters. There's the witches, there's Susan, there's the wizards, there's The Watch, you know, and sometimes some stories just follow these groups of characters, or sometimes characters who have been in other stories make cameos in a story, etc., etc. I'm looking at my shelf right now of which ones I have. I haven't read every single Discworld book, but I have my favorites for sure. I like the witch books a lot. I'll give Pratchett one thing. He could actually write women pretty well. You know?
Same way that we might imagine. The cosmic laws are perfectly at work at all times, regardless. When we succumb
justice is just a cosmic concept. Sure.
To lesser desires, we keep our consciousness concentrated on and confined in the material world. The darkness or gross portion of cosmic creation then heavily obscures the illuminating divine presence by the shadows of delusion.
It sounds like a skill issue, Jordan. You know, delusion and disorganization, or wasn't that the kind of language fucking Ruby Franke and Jody Hildebrandt used? Who were also cultists.
When ignorant souls repeatedly indulge their erroneous ways of living, these patterns become firmly entrenched in the brain as bad habits of mortal.
Yeah, okay, bad habits are spiritual now, okay. No, I don't want to be healthy, Jordan. I'm gonna keep smoking no matter what you tell me. So, I don't think any of this is wait a minute. Here's this timeline of life, guys. There's Jesus, and there's the Dark Ages for Christendom, then lot of stuff happens. Renaissance, and it's gay for some reason. Pooters. Today, Patchman. What? Okay, hang on. Let's see what the fuck this is.
Discussed. Humanity today is still very sinful. In fact, consider...
He's talking about sin a lot more lately, too. Like, dear fucking Christ.
...that we entered into the Dark Ages only a few hundred years after...
Oh, no. He was already into Gnosticism. Go watch my first stream on him, or just go watch his Human History movie. He tries to make every single religion work in his belief system.
...to the death of Christ, an era of unenlightened thinking for most of Christendom.
You're saying of course, I'm smoking weed half the time in these streams. What are you talking about, young girl man?
For about 1,000 years. Some might argue that humanity got worse after Jesus died, not better. Today,
we totally got worse. We have a higher quality of living in the modern times than we have ever had in history. A lot of people kind of forget that. All these people have these fantasies of, oh, I just want to run off into the woods and live in a log cabin like people used to. It's like, you would probably fucking die. You would fucking die, alright? It's not as easy as you think it is. You know? I wouldn't give up modern comforts. I'm not stupid.
Selfishness, greed, and pollution of thought and cruelty still run rampant in varying...
Yeah, definitely crueler today than the times when people were like, you know... putting each other on, like, racks and burning them at the stake for believing in the wrong religion, or decapitating people with fucking maces and melee battles. We're definitely more cruel today.
Degrees across the world. And this is something we should all come to terms with.
in regard—
Oh my god, guys, there's war in the world, just like there's always been. You better give me money and believe in my religion. Like, again, how are you fucking any different?
In regards to Jesus dying for our sins, it would be foolish for us to presume that anyone, even Jesus, could take away sin unless the sinner himself cooperates in—
Well, see, again, he's just becoming like a basic-ass Christian now. It's so weird.
the removal process. If Jesus had taken away everyone's sins by dying and resurrecting, wouldn't the world be in a state of perfect paradise today? And likewise—
No, because you have to, their excuse is you have to accept Jesus into your heart, and accept that he saved you, and then you be a good person, no matter how shittily you treat other people. As long as you say the Jesus words, you're automatically better than them spiritually.
If believing in Jesus were all that were required, then all Christians for all time would be perfected beings. We must understand that Jesus becomes an instrument of transformation—
A lot of them think they're perfected beings. That's
for people who seek him or redemption in some way, or are touched by his spirit. But if someone is closed off from receiving him, they will not receive his blessing. And if someone believes in him
So like any other god in history, if you don't accept their blessing and believe in them, you won't get their blessing. Yeah, that's kind of how every god works, Jordan. I'm pretty sure.
Or doesn't explore to the greatest of depth the words and teachings that he brought forth, they also will only carry with them a superficial understanding—
Oh, but you also have to read the Bible, which is definitely not fucking reliable—
of Christ consciousness. But in truth, Jesus' sacrifice was primarily to exemplify, for all time, the power of spiritual force over ignorance and brute force. He showed that the power of love could—
Oh, yeah, the same guy who was talking about how he wants to see the earth burn and everybody will have to take up a sword eventually. Yeah, that sounds like him, yeah.
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. Death's hobby is trying to figure out when Rincewind will die, cause even he can't figure it out.
Rincewind was like kind of originally the main character of Discworld, but he sort of kind of floated into the background eventually. I don't like the Rincewind books, the early Rincewind books that much. I like a lot of the later ones. I like the Wizards in the Tower without him, like the head guy. Oh god, I forget their names now. They're all funny though. The Wizards are hilarious. The one guy who just chose to stay an orangutan after getting turned into one.
At Mindbot45 sent a super chat. Great. Now I need to check out Discworld.
Yes.
Why do you keep inadvertently recommending me stuff?
Because the purpose of my channel, my evil goal, is to get everybody into shit I like.
At S.T, 0PM0SS sent a super chat. So he's like the irate gamer in religion?
You could say that Jordan is like the irate gamer of religion, yes, and thank you for your generous super chat. See, the bigger amount you get, the longer it stays up on screen, and you get a fancy little effect there.
At Jessel sent a super chat. Remember, the end of the world is just right around the corner cause we're the worst. Smile Peter probably.
Yeah, every single fucking religion that wants your money will tell you that. You're evil, you need our help, the world is about to end, give us your money. You know? Like, come on, man. Let me turn the music back on. Alright, I think we're done with that video for now. I'm getting bored of it. So here's the update from 2023. Hi everyone, I hope this letter finds you well. This last month has been huge. As many of you know, I was out of commission for a few weeks. After that, I was actually out of a home for another few weeks. But have been living and healing at a beautiful hostel with some beautiful souls, Jordan. Jordan, where are you? What happened, Jordan? Are you safe with these people, Jordan? I'm concerned. For this reason, this campaign hasn't seen much activity lately. But this week we are going to give it some much needed updates to talk about what's coming up. Oh, and that was the last one. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your patience between the Christ series and all of you, the planned content for Spirit Science. We have a lot of good energy coming, and I can't wait to share it with you all. God bless and infinite love to you. Sparkle, sparkle, Jordan River.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. Things like this is why all I believe in is the big G and only the big G.
That's cool, yeah. I mean, like I said, I admit it, I'm a fucking fedora atheist. I cannot bring myself to just believe in things that I just don't, you know? I try not to be mean about it. I will be very critical of religion, because that's just my prerogative. That's just my viewpoint. I mean, you can argue with me all you want. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying what I think, alright? So, don't feel like you have to agree with me. I should make that clear. But I am gonna grouse about it. And you're gonna roll your eyes at me if you believe in some of this stuff. You go ahead. Yeah, the update, yeah, he's like, this week we're gonna give you so many more updates, and then no updates from for 3 fucking years. Well, more like 2. This was November 2023, but you know, believe it or not, guys, it still is only the first month of 2026. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know it feels like, with everything that's happened since the beginning of the year, it feels like it's been 5 fucking years. But, yeah. Of course he did a video on Gurren Lagann, and I saw something of his that, like, clearly fucking ripped it off. It was in one of the videos. But I don't know. I'll see if I want to find out a little bit more about Visionary Fund. I am seriously curious. Journeys. Journeys. Tell me journeys. I want to see journeys. What are our journeys, guys? How my ayahuasca journey changed my life. Did Jordan write this? No, it's Alicia Munian. They all drink ayahuasca, which is, a Native American hallucinogen that you are only allowed to use for spiritual things. So they just say, we're super spiritual, guys, and then they all get high together. And apparently it makes you vomit. So, it looks very appetizing. Like I said, I would never do fucking hallucinogens. I don't trust myself. I would probably end up in a hospital. My life changed when I drank my first cup of the sacred plant medicine, ayahuasca. I also have sacred plant medicine right here. It's called cannabis. 10 years ago, I believe that everyone should have access to this medicine, even if they do not currently have the funds necessary. Visionary Fund is here to support journeys like this one. Well, I mean, a Visionary Fund is gonna give me free drugs. Maybe they're not so bad. Maybe they're not so bad.
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. Don't worry, it's God's plan that I'm homeless.
I know, Jordan! Jordan, why don't you just manifest a house for yourself, Jordan? Just meditate really hard, Jordan. My ayahuasca journey begins. When I first heard about ayahuasca, I was in college. Not surprising. I was immediately drawn to the impacts it makes to one's soul and the answers that people have received through this healing medicine to awaken the God molecule within. Oh boy. At the time, I did not understand the full beauty, profoundness, and knowingness of this gift of this ancient plant. You notice how they all talk like cult members? It's unnerving. I was still coming into my own being, and it was not yet the time for this gift to be shared with me.
Jehudi9910 sent a super chat. Jordan on ayahuasca, Space Jews me on shrooms, rocking back and forth as my teeth chatter to the beat of Combat Cocktail from Cruelty Squad as Neuromancer plays in one ear and Fang Naumana in the other at 5x speed.
I gotta be honest, Jehudi, you are not selling me on shrooms. But no, if you want to see Jordan talk about how ayahuasca made him have a spiritual experience with Emma Watson, who was Lady Christ, I think we covered that in the second stream. I think it was the second stream. Because the Human History movie is so fucking long, that was probably the entire stream. I don't remember which stream it was in. If you want more of this nonsense, you can go watch my other 2 Spirit Science streams, though. Let's see. A week before the blood moon, 3 years out of college, I kept seeing the signs everywhere. I saw DMT in several places, randomly scattered throughout my life. License plates, billboards, signs. Isn't DMT a different drug? I met up with my friend Henry. A few days after I began seeing the signs, he told me that he actually had a contact that was getting some DMT soon. I was ecstatic. I was seeing the words DMT and license plates and billboards, and then I wanted to have some. Like, she was just seeing these letters, like, not even next to each other everywhere. I thought this would be my opportunity to have my taste of the divine. I knew that my twin flame had this experience, and it also drew me towards it. What the fuck are you talking about? To fall into a deeper realm of understanding. After hearing more about his source, I realized that it was more of an acid trip than a spiritual experience that I was seeking. Honey, the ayahuasca is also an acid trip. Just because the Native Americans came up with it doesn't mean it's, like, extra mystical or something. This is what I hate about this bullshit. It's just plants making you hallucinate. Humans have been doing that forever. During that time period, I was going through an intense time of purging and understanding my place in the universe. She was bulimic. Sparked by a divine soul heartbreak. She broke up with her boyfriend. I was allowing myself to feel the pain and energies that were holding myself back. Letting go and releasing it, I was allowing myself to surrender to the universe. Alright, Kimmy. My best friend Artie, who trained in India to be a yoga instructor, I'm sure, told me about an ayahuasca ceremony that was happening in Long Island that she found out from her friend Chris. Why are you just naming all of these people? I don't understand. It's like the weird AI Coca-Cola guy. At first I dismissed it. I thought I did not want to go that far in, that I was already deep in my understanding of the universe. Sure you are, honey. It kept coming up in my life and it called to me. She told me about the person who was going to be hosting the ceremony. Did it call to you and keep coming up, or are these people grooming you into a drug-fueled cult? You know, like... Her name was Maima, and she was a shaman from Colombia who was here for a limited time with her wisdom and light. If I was going to be with anyone, I had a feeling and comfort of knowing it was her. Yeah, you probably didn't want to get, like, dead-ass high, incapacitated around the men. Yeah, and it's like your instincts were telling you that's a bad idea. I was going through a spiritual transformation of seeking and more deeply understanding, and it aligned with my intentions, aligned with what my intentions were on this earth. Sounds like your intentions are just to get really fucking high. I then set the intention that I would attend the ceremony. Artie and I have numerous spiritual experiences together. Something made me felt so right about being there with her for this ceremony and understanding where I was on this journey. We were both on different but parallel spiritual paths. How very vague. Alright, I'll skip ahead a little bit. The day of the ceremony came, and I felt it. I knew I was about to embark on something. Well, yeah, well, you set up the expectations. Yeah, Colombian shamans, so they're sufficiently brown to be mystical, right? What shaman of what? What belief system? Just woo? Just woo-woo? Probably. Just all this new age spiritualism, which is just a hodgepodge of random bullshit put together by white people sniffing their own farts. Ugh, we all started the journey together, meaning they all took sips of the stuff that was going to get them really fucking high. We gathered together in unity and expressed our intentions for our journey. They explained to us the rules. No talking, no electronics, be one with the experience. Allow yourself to go inward. Talk to the spirit of ayahuasca and allow her to guide you through the journey. It's a hallucinogenic plant, guys. You're personifying it. It's welcome positive energies only. See, this would be my problem. This would be my problem if I had hallucinogenics. I don't think I would be able to have only positive energies, so I won't do them. There was another person at the ceremony, the owner of the house, who made his own brew. Oh god, this guy got a bunch of young women to his house and got them all fucking completely high on hallucinogens. Isn't that what fucking Charles Manson did? Like, oh god. Maima, the owner, had a confrontation about whose brew they would use at the ceremony. Why was he spiking his? The owner of the house was in his ego, probably putting roofies in it, believing that his brew was the best, and wanted to guide the ceremony. Everyone wanted Maima's juice instead. This negative energy set the precedent for the night. Yeah, you didn't want to take a weird substance from a man. You know, that might have just been your instincts telling you that that's a very bad idea. After I drank the cup, I immediately went outside to be with nature. I brought my sleeping bag and a fuzzy blanket. Soon, all 17 people drank their share, and we all sat around the fireplace, waiting. Oh my god, why do you have an open flame when you're all getting high as fuck? One after the next, people began to purge, meaning they all vomited because this stuff is very volatile. I recall restating my intention in my head and allowing Mother Ayahuasca to take the wheel. I was sitting in a chair with my blankets and sleeping bag while I gazed into the fire. I told her I wanted a gentle and loving experience, which I don't think the owner of the home would have given me if I had drank his rape juice, and for the wisdom she revealed to me. As I started to set in, I began to feel the purge. I remember purging, again, looking down in the bucket and seeing a swirl. Yes, they all take the stuff and then throw up. This sounds like the worst drug. almost like a bottomless, dark energy that laid at the bottom of the bucket. It was my insecurities or your lunch from that day. It was my doubt. It was my uncertainty. It was everything holding me back from my highest good. It seemed to all be swirling around in a pool of dark energy, and I let it go. Did you throw your vomit bucket into the fire or something? I felt the negative energies leave me, and all of a sudden it began to come to me, the universe, the overwhelming love I had for the universe. Yes, that was the drugs kicking in, sweetie. I began to feel it. I began to understand. It took over my entire body all at once. I threw my blanket and sleeping bag to the ground. I had to be with the earth. All my eyes were wide open. I have many, all three. Well, you only have 3, skill issue. I began to see and understand. So she ran out of the house and rolled around in the grass for a bit. Yeah, that sounds like something a high person would do. Like it was just an illusion on this earth. I respected the spirits that it contained. Yeah, wait, I felt the grass and it almost felt not real. Yeah, because you were fucking high out of your mind. I felt all the pulsating through my being. I remember looking into the flowers and trees around me, and I saw the spirits that laid behind them. Yeah, you were hallucinating, because you're on a hallucinogenic! There were spirit masters everywhere, all guiding us on her journey. Yeah, because you, again, this was her expectation she set up for herself before taking a hallucinogenic. She sat around in a fucking kumbaya circle with a bunch of people saying, oh, you're totally gonna have a spiritual experience, and then she convinced herself she had a spiritual experience when she was just high off her ass and hallucinating. There were colors that I could not describe with words, probably because you were too high to talk. They said no talking anyway, probably because you'd all make no fucking sense. And energies that were connecting everything. There was a sound that I never heard before, a rhythmic beat that connected us. My senses were elated. It was probably your heartbeat in your own ears. Yeah, let's let some supers through.
At S.T. 0PM0SS sent a super chat. You'd probably like the Irate Gamer's religion and exorcism videos. It's the same thing, just less drugs.
Yeah, Christians don't even need drugs to do this shit.
Walker sent a super chat. You should watch God's Game where people from Christianity, Hinduism, Judaism, and Muslim are a superhero team who get their mission for a dog angel called Dogma, and a dove dressing military uniform.
That sounds insane.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. God molecule. The God particle from angels and demons is more realistic than that.
And when you're making less sense than Dan Brown, yeah.
Zoom sent a super chat. If I go to Colombia for drugs, I'm getting coke.
Well, no, she came from Colombia to the United States, you see. So we have ayahuasca, very American, because the American Indians had it. Super Easy Walker's like, I saw the giant spaghetti monster. Bless his noodly appendage. Anyway, what is ayahuasca? It is a divine juice of consciousness. It's a hallucinogenic plant. It is an opportunity to see a glimpse of the divine, to understand your true light of being. So what you told us is you laid down with your fuzzy blanket on a chair, you threw up, then you were high as fuck and rolling around in the grass thinking the trees were talking to you, and that was it. Alright. Sounds like somebody really high on a hallucinogen, yeah? It allows you to see and understand. To get to that level, you must leave your ego behind and see all that is offered by the energies in this universe. You must purge all that does not serve you to allow room for your highest good, for the greatest level of knowingness and understanding. The Visionary Fund is here to support psychedelic healing experiences that help others to ascend and step more deeply into their inner light. So yeah, when they say journey and retreat, what they really mean is fund a bunch of weirdos all getting high together on this vomit juice that makes you think you see spirits. So, yeah.
At Ed Stevens 5542 sent a super chat. Honey Gaia from Captain Planet has standard she doesn't want a person under the influence.
Yeah, we need Gaia, voiced by Whoopi Goldberg.
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. And this is why I just only drink.
That's fair, Cryo, that's fair. Okay, so that gives us a good idea of the people behind this. Yeah. Wow. Is that the only journey? Just the one? That's just the one. That's just the one journey. One journey of one chick who rolled around in the grass while high. That's amazing. That's amazing. Consistent and frequent updates, Rocky. Hear that, Jordan? Social media is a powerful tool that can help you reach a wider audience and invent new cults. Yeah, we do, yeah. The internet is the best and worst thing to ever happen. Engaging reward. So this is just advice on how to run a crowdfunding campaign. That's all that is. What are all of your articles? It's just the advice and that one bitch who got high. That's all we have here. That's all we have here to sell you on this crowdfunding. This crowdfunding. Who's your team? Let's see your team. So, there's the co-founder. Camera is a weaver, medicine woman, solutions provider, and partnerships coordinator at Regenitech. Okay? She is an environmental science technologist, that doesn't sound like a real thing, and permaculture designer with extensive experience in business admin, online marketing, and crowdfunding. So people who gather money from the ignorant. It is her dream to utilize Visionary Fund as a tool to build cooperatively owned and regenerate self-sustaining cities and villages. Oh boy! That's all we need is a bunch of people in ayahuasca living in their own fucking town. Co-founder Cody is a mechanically inclined heavy equipment technician, spending most of his time working on super machines in the Canadian Arctic. Okay? He supports the mission of Visionary Fund and is proud to invest his time and resources. These are all Canadians, aren't they? These are all Canadians, aren't they? I guess this is an actual painting this lady made. I think they just kind of squished it, so it looked like it might have been an AI thing. He believes that the path is better world and all of this begins with each individual encouraging people to do their inner work and take radical responsibility for their own healing so they can achieve their biggest dreams. He sounds boring. Visionary artist Autumn Sky, which I'm sure is not her real name. We also have a link to her. Oh, she has a site. Okay, cool. Is a visionary artist from Canada. You're all from Canada. Her art features prominently on our website. Her painting Lightwork shows many hands weaving the rainbow web of life to Earth. To us, this perfectly represents how we can all work together to build the reality we want to live in. She has been supportive of Visionary Fund since the vision first took shape, and we are stoked to have her on the team. To all these other... Oh my god, they have a black guy! Oh my god! I was about to say all of these people are white, but they got one. They got exactly one. Oh, and then they got this guy too. What the fuck? Is he like an actual like bishop or something? What is this? H.E. Shlapa Tenzin Rinpoche is a preeminent Buddhist Dao Jinchen? I don't know how to pronounce that. Master teacher, scholar, and author is fluent in English and has a keen understanding of Western culture. So it looks like this guy is actually like an actual Nepalese spiritualist at least, but he just supports them. He's not really like, so, but yeah, a lot of whiteness for this. We really are into ancient brown people religions that we don't understand. Oh my god, another black guy! I like Troy. He looks cool. He looks like he'd be fun to have ayahuasca with. Teaching mindfulness and meditation to homeless youth and small children while simultaneously using his gift of singing. Oh, this guy actually sounds really cool. How come we don't have a link to his website? This guy sounds like he's like using this stuff what you should, you know? Just teaching people how to manage their own life, you know? I don't know. They could all be crazy for all I know. Let's look at the lady. Available originals. Let's see what you got here. Okay, so... I don't think these are AI. I think these are actual paintings. Oh yeah, it is an actual painting. So at least there's that. No, she's actually really good. This is probably oils, huh? I like that one. Yeah, she's probably an oil painter, though. This looks... It could be Gauss. I don't know. Gauss, rather. I don't know how you pronounce that. At least the artist is good. See, I have compliments. Anyway, what's more? Vision. Tell me about your vision. Honored visionary. Lately, almost everyone I meet shares a similar vision. They want to live their lives with purpose and passion. Yeah, it's pretty typical. They want to live in an environmentally friendly way, a sustainable way. They want to work... Why are you using AI? That's Jordan, though. They want to work together with others in community and share with each other. That's most people, yeah. That you got what? You guys aren't special. They want to be free to explore their connection to their consciousness and the sacredness of the world. They want to be free to love and have peace. Yeah, that's everybody. They want to bring their skills and talents to the table, build something they'll make. That's everybody. Okay, so like seriously, all of their answers to what they do is always so vague and generic. You know, we're just doing spirit stuff, guys. We're just doing stuff, just vibes, you know? We're sitting in a circle under a big tree. That's spirit stuff. We're very spiritual. Alex Light says, when they say white people have no culture, this is very white people culture. As a white person, I can say that.
At Hikaru9624 sent a super chat. I take a break from Hightail Creative and hear hallucinogenic being screamed out of my poor phone speaker. Anyways, I'm too basic and prefer booze.
Well, that's 2 for 2 that prefer booze over here in the super chat, so... yeah, so this is just the same fucking line they've been putting on the whole fucking site.
At Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. It's not even a country anyway.
It isn't. Okay, let me find the Oneyplays video. There's been a lot of chatting in the Discord since it was posted. There it is. There it is. So as like a wrap up for the stream, let's see Oneyplays, how they feel about Jordan, because I'm very curious. I am very curious. Load, you bastard.
What?
18 minutes long. We might jump around.
Do you remember this?
Yes. Guess who made this?
You.
Fucking Spirit Science. Jordan D.
Dude, Spirit Science, the game.
Dude, he sent this to me while he was working on it back in the day. That is so fucking scary.
Oh my god, they did know each other back then. Oh my god, sometimes the internet is a small world.
Very weird. You're like a nun with 2 fucking shotguns.
For the benefit of everybody watching.
Was this before his spiritual enlightenment?
The guy who made this is like a cult leader now.
Eaten for nothing.
Yeah, it's Kratos, remember? Yeah, this guy started a legitimate cult.
That's my crucifix.
Is that you, Tomar?
What? I don't know. I don't know who it is, but I don't.
That said, Awkward is amazing. I love that dude.
Awkward is amazing.
Wait. 0PM0SS sent a super chat. Guarantee all those whites say they're 1/32nd native.
And they probably say it in a way that makes it sound like they don't think Native Americans still exist. You know? You know how people do that? Like, oh yes, I'm 1 part Cherokee. It's very mystical heritage. And it's like, you know the Cherokee people, like, still just right, you know? So, at least this looks like it was supposed to be a joke, so...
Wait, Tomar, was that you?
I mean, maybe.
That was totally Tomar.
I was involved in a lot of stuff on Newgrounds. But it doesn't say my name anywhere, and I didn't get credited.
Oh, God, I want to get to the ending credits just to see. Look, zombies come out, I remember. Look at this.
I do now have, like, a really vague memory of doing a voice for, like, a nun game, so maybe it is me.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you think of that opening level
me
design?
Going, suck my crucifix!
Oh.
Yeah, zombies, see?
So this is like decent.
I love his animation
for a Newgrounds game. He actually animated this by. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, you do.
He always had this weird animation thing where all of his characters had really long flailing arms.
Nope.
Skip ahead a bit.
It's just funny that we were just sitting here and then I noticed this and then we're playing it and then you just happen to be in it.
And this game was still made by a guy who started a cult.
Yeah.
That's all good. Dude, we're playing a Newgrounds game. Of course, we're going to run into people that we either were involved in their projects or they ended up becoming a psycho. That's all kind of par for the course of Newgrounds.
Yeah.
we were involved in their projects and they ended up becoming a psycho, yes.
Yeah, Tomar used to be the voice actor of Newgrounds. Like, he was in everything.
User of the Year 2000.
God, it's so funny to hear about people's ancient history on the internet. You know, I have my own ancient histories too that I've mentioned a few times. It's interesting.
Wait,
were you really?
Yeah, I have a tank in my... Jesus loves you!
Yes, perfect.
Look at this guy.
Again, this is like when Jordan would put in actual
Let's go to the
effort.
menu.
I guess it's fair.
Credits.
There.
Voices by Tomomoto.
Tomo!
They spelled my name wrong even.
Tomomoto.
Tomomoto.
Yes! Can we put a little Tomar right here?
Fucking hidden gem.
Tomar, you helped him start a cult, dude.
Basically.
Had you not voiced in this game and it was such a success, look, go scroll down. Look at all the awards it got.
I helped
Had
him.
it not become a front page success, he may not have gone on to lead his Crystal Cult Warriors.
Zach, what is your favorite Spirit Science episode?
This is the worst fucking like Will Smith impression
The best
ever.
episode of Spirit Science is the one where he says if you rub dirt on your open cancer wounds, you can cure cancer immediately.
It's true.
I remember he
says if you
We might have to go look at his crystal shop before I wrap up, but yeah.
whistle the theme tune to Family Guy backwards, you can cure AIDS.
He had all these different types of like stuff like emeralds and rubies.
He was so full of bullshit, man.
And he was saying if you rub them on certain diseases, they'll go away.
If you carry crystals around, you can cure whatever's wrong with
We're
what?
mature. What?
There is a video out there of Jordan sneaking into a fucking hospital and putting crystals everywhere, like where he doesn't belong. Ugh. I know it exists.
What? Why was it a trance with us? He was levitating when he was saying that.
I do ascend sometimes.
Oh, hey, it's the fish from Digital Circus.
Just to a greater level
I
of
think
understanding
you
of the
pulled those
universe.
words and those thoughts from Thoth, from the fifth dimension.
Don't get me started on that piece of shit. Fuck Thoth, man.
Man, I think I could see the fucking seam on his neck in
Little
that shot.
sippy chicken-looking piece of shit.
I don't know, what is that called? It's called like a Spiritron or something?
Oh yeah, that's
like a dodecahedron?
No, it's a Spiritron.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't say that too loud around the ancient Greeks.
You're gonna summon the spirit of Jordan D.
Oh.
You're gonna summon spirit. You're gonna summon Patch Man.
I can't believe Oneyplays knew Jordan back in the day.
In a fucking
That's
bag
amazing
and take me away
information.
because I know too much about the
Oh!
dodecahedron.
Listen, bro.
Hey, Lyle, give us a little bit of Spirit Science here.
Yeah, I ate ice cream with that guy.
And we can just pitch up your voice.
How do I always eat ice cream with the weirdest fucking... Oh! What? Okay, would you be angry or just completely baffled if he converted to Spirit Science?
I'd be so angry. I would just be like...
See, this is like when I play video games on stream, I try to keep the conversation to the game, and I don't usually like watching game streams where there's a bunch of people talking and not focusing on the game, but I do like watching compilations of these guys because they're really funny.
What the fuck? I'd assume he got like paid off or something.
You think Jordan D has that kind of mooning?
That's what I don't know, but that's the only explanation I could think of.
He raised $20,000 of Visionary Fund.
One video, he's like, "Wow, this is an amazing vid."
A 15-foot Egyptian pharaoh that gave us all of our knowledge?
Mario
I was wondering how I knew it.
It all made sense when I see that with my own two eyes. With my blue eye, I see that.
One is a diamond, one is an amethyst, and the third is an ankh.
But what I'm saying to you is,
No, not
you
the
must
ankh!
get all three to summon the great and powerful Thoth, so you can
Not
break his
the ankh,
stupid little ibis beak and shove it down his eye.
Crash Bandicoot is that you have to collect crystals within each stage to pass it fully, but you only need one, but if you want, you can get optional ones to complete it 100%.
Yeah, and then once you get all the crystals, he goes, "Whoa, the dodecahedron!"
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But the pink
Dorothy
one is
was right.
the pink one. Spirit Science, dude.
Wow. Is this the dodecahedron?
That's like their favorite joke, huh?
Dodecahedron disc. In ancient Greece, they would have arrested you for even speaking its name.
You want to see smart? Subscribe to Spirit Science's YouTube channel.
You want to hear about 15-foot tall Egyptian pharaohs? You want to hear about fucking...
That is in the Human History movie. Again, watch either my first stream on Spirit Science or go just watch his Human History movie if you want your brain to melt. Because I saw that whole fucking video back in the day. And for the longest time, I thought it was something I fucking hallucinated. And then I saw Martimer reacting to it, and I was like, oh my god, it's that video! It's that weird fucking video that I watched that I couldn't find again.
Thoth? You want to know about how Jews are aliens from the future that had to redo their own past because they never reached Christ consciousness?
Hebrews, coming from our future. Thoth says that they came from off-planet, but
Never
we
let
don't
him
know
forget
where
this.
exactly.
You want to hear about the Atlanteans' war with the Martians?
No, it's the Jews versus the Martians, wasn't it? And
No,
according to Spirit Science, I swear that they were at odds at some point, or that the Jews were future. The Jews were related to the Martians.
were mean to the Jews, but they also, it was the Atlanteans and the Martians
that had a fight.
Yeah, that had a fight. They're all mad.
I had a
That all happens in the Human History movie. It does.
girl that I grew up with that was literally reposting Spirit Science videos. I was like, what the fuck happened? What is wrong with the world?
I actually think a lot of the people that like repost it don't even know what it is. Like they just think it's about
because
meditation and shit.
a lot of people that share this stuff, because the Spirit Science Facebook page is just about like eating fish oil pills or like B12. It's like common health advice, or like it's good to go on a hike and
that's how they draw people in. It's like, oh look, we're just normal people talking about health, and then they slowly introduce all the wacky shit until you're like completely deep in it and saying, I'm going on a spiritual journey, and at a retreat where you drink fucking ayahuasca and throw it up and then roll around in the grass.
Meditate. It's stuff that's not even wrong. But then you go to the website and they're talking about like, Atlanteans versus Martians versus Jews.
This guy's a cultist.
This is Jordan D.
Jordan D.
Jordan in the future.
Spiritscience.net.
It's the end game.
He survived the bombs.
We should talk about Jordan D next. Go for it.
Yeah. Are you talking about Emma Watson?
We can talk about Jordan D, but I don't know her name. It's like some long name, but she's apparently like Jesus reincarnated, and my stepdad believes it's true, and he believes that he got the code to make them become aliens, because he said Jesus was an alien. An alien.
Your stepdad might actually be up on some Jordan D shit.
He might.
Your dad is Jordan D.
No.
Okay, wait. Let's get into Jordan D. Can I break it all down really quick?
Yeah. Go for it.
Bring it to something we can. Bring it to a level we can understand.
Yeah,
Talk about Jordan D.
Come on, Funky, take it to the fridge.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, we used to know this guy on Newgrounds.com called Jordan D. Okay, so he had a character on Newgrounds called Patrick.
I only just learned today that they knew Jordan, and this is amazing information to me. That's why we're watching this.
Man, he made cartoons with this Patchman. They were really like childish and like just boring and generic, and nobody watched them. And then he decided, like, you know what?
It wasn't even his patch man. He asked his friend if he could use the patch man, and he's been using him ever since.
To start a cult.
He was ugly too. We should probably bring that up.
That's what
he started a cult about. He called it Spirit Science. It's the most genius name ever because it makes people go, you know what? I'm spiritual and scientific. That's pretty. That I can relate to this.
Yeah.
But everything he talks about is made up goo goo gaga garbage about like the moon being hollow and fucking Emma Watson being the second coming of Christ. He's fucking crazy.
The moon is fake, man-made moon.
Didn't you say that he came to Emma Watson once in a dream?
No, he says that while he was astral projecting, he spoke to Emma Watson's spirit and just like she's the second coming of Christ and he's in love with her and all this other crazy shit. He's crazy, but
so crazy.
But here's some insight.
Again, I can't remember what stream it was, but I'm pretty sure it was the second stream on Spirit Science, right? I covered that one.
Knowledge that most people don't know. When I used to talk to him on fucking Skype years and years and years ago. But he said to me one time,
I really like these graphics and
I'm really excited about this new episode of Patchman.
Getting distracted by the game.
I'm just like humoring him and just being nice, and I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I like Patchman. I was lying, but I was just being nice. But he was like, I was like, how did you come up with Patchman? He's like, oh, I didn't. I bought it off a friend. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I paid my friend $20. Now I own it, so it's mine. I'm like, you couldn't even come up with Patchman?
Wow, with royalties, I think he owes him a few $100s.
He literally bought this concept from some stupid kid on Newgrounds who probably looks back on it now with ultimate regret.
But it's true. Jordan admitted it in the edit video that I showed you guys. The one I have on mine where it says spiritual guru talks to himself so can't enlighten himself.
Probably. Because not only is Patchman associated with a cult.
Yeah, like I'm not usually into FPS, but I'm kind of digging the gameplay here. I am getting distracted watching the game.
Because not only is Patchman associated with a cult, but he's also stupid looking.
I'll bet that's literally... I'll bet that's literally some shit that his friend drew in like math class.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's cute. Can I have that? Okay, $20. Like this thing's so shit. Nothing could ever happen with it.
Little did he know that whenever they fucking.
But you know that this week's fucking Jordan D story was, of course, Emma Watson is the second coming of Christ.
I'm getting like really Control vibes off of this, so yeah, maybe I will give Titanfall. I'm pretty sure Kaiser bought it for me to try to force me to play it. So
there's a video of Jordan D.
Damn it, Kaiser's always right. He also bought me Wani and made me play that, and that became a big hit for me.
Wandering into a hospital, acting as a doctor.
That one's the worst.
He breaks into a fucking open heart surgery and just stands in there with his germs infesting the man's open wound.
Yeah, and he says, there's a severe lack of crystals.
I'm gonna have to try to find that fucking video. I know I've seen clips of it, of Jordan, like, wandering around a hospital, going into rooms he shouldn't be in with his fucking crystals. It was insane.
Fucking psycho. He should have gone to jail for
He
that.
should have.
No,
What he did was illegal in every fucking sense of the word.
He had permission to do that, apparently. I looked more into that. I was
He
like,
had
what
permission to walk into
Well, then
a
why
bet he was full of
he was
shit.
infiltrating it?
I don't know, dude.
He acts like he's like breaking
cool
in.
To the
You're probably
aliens
thinking of
that he's building
Anthem
pyramids
Car.
in North California for. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I remember he got in a huge argument with Zach when he was talking about how
He came
the
to a
pyramids-
Pico Day once. It was funny.
Yeah, he said the pyramids were built from the top down, and then Zach was like, "You fucking Neanderthal, that makes no sense." He's like,
Oh my god, this is a story that he, like, was talking to Zach Hadel in, like, real life about this stuff is killing me.
It wasn't just Zach, it was Zach and Niall were like debating him, and it was, dude, it looked like Jordan was gonna fucking deck them both.
"Oh
He was
yeah,
getting
he was
so
pissed.
angry.
He was clenching his hands and everything."
Let's not get into the logistics of pyramids.
Yeah,
All people need to know is these fucking psycho.
Yeah, we can rattle off a few. I mean, he thinks that all of our knowledge came from a 15-foot Egyptian birdman.
I am wondering.
He thinks that that Hebrews are aliens from the future that needed to repeat history.
And look, I wouldn't rag on the guy, but he this is false
He's an
information.
asshole.
He's turning people
You guys are ragging on the guy, but
stupid, and like he's abusing his power. He knows exactly what he's doing.
That was sick.
That was pretty cool.
He has like a bunch of videos about like this is financial spirituality.
Oh, people like him are truly fucking evil.
He has massive meetups, and I'm sure he's making bank on people's stupidity. You know what I have a feeling what happened to? And this is gonna sound like just heresy and maybe even like insulting.
Yes.
But I feel like he was just watching Harry Potter one day to learn about the occult, and then he fell asleep after beating off to Emma Watson, and then saw her in his dreams. Because he pictured Emma Watson was getting naked.
I don't think that Emma Watson was the nexus point, because he tells the story of how
no, yeah, the Emma Watson story was recent, of him taking ayahuasca and having a spiritual experience with fucking Emma Watson. No, he just reads all these new age woo-woo books from the 70s and 80s and made that his whole personality.
met Emma Watson. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was doing ayahuasca and I wanted to talk to Jesus."
What
and
is
Jesus
ayahuasca?
was like, "It's like a hallucinogenic. It's like kind of like DMT." But he's like, he was like, "I was doing ayahuasca and I was talking to Jesus." Like he just casually brings up that he talks to Jesus. He's like, "I was talking to Jesus," and Jesus was like, "Dude, we hang out all the time. You should talk to the Christ Sophia, the female Jesus." And then I saw her. It was Emma Watson.
That's not quite how it went in Jordan's recounting, but yeah, he basically says he's like, I took the ayahuasca, I purged, meaning he vomited everywhere, and then he was like laying down getting high, and he turned to his left, and then he saw Emma Watson there, and he just made him conclude that Emma Watson is the Christ Sophia, Lady Jesus. Yeah,
Watson is like.
You just said Christ Sophia, the other female Jesus?
I do think that fucking Jordan takes, like, Dan Brown books seriously, too. I bet he does.
That's what I was talking about with my fucking stepdad!
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying maybe your stepdad and Jordan D are, like, part of the same club.
Yeah, maybe he watches Spirit Science and he just hasn't directly told me him.
I know, dude, the fucked up thing about Spirit Science is, like, when I used to go on Facebook when I had it, I would see Spirit Science pop up just from normal people I know, and they're just sharing it. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, but I guarantee you those people have no idea what it is.
Oh, yeah.
They just find it interesting.
They see the name. The name is fucking...
Guys, somebody found me the hospital video. I think we'll have to go on a little longer to look at a couple of other things. Thank you. Thank you, Super Easy Walker.
Genius. I will give him that, because it just makes people think they're
I love having minions. I'm kidding.
smart by, like, following it.
To me, it just looks like the extra credit show. It's just like some guy.
That's what he ripped off.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Oh god, that's another topic I might do is look at modern extra credits. I used to watch extra credits back in the day, back when it was like a high pitched guy at a podium. Jordan ripped that off for sure. Like, I haven't seen a lot of new extra credits. That could be a fun Friday stream. Again, Friday streams are gonna be like deep dives like this. No drawing, more just like laughing at shit on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. It's just some guy with a big fucking head. That's
Not
what
that
Jordan
extra
D
credits is fucking genius or nothing.
No, they're
in fact,
farthest
quite
from
the
it.
opposite. But fucking, also, you know that one song that
I will not believe my
project to like meet up and like hang out on the surface of the moon and like have little campfires on the surface? Oh no,
yeah, you
sorry,
said that on
the surface of the sun.
Yeah, you were on the sun.
Yeah.
And that be about Titanfall 2 and like his run-in with Emma Watson. It was funny. Made me laugh still.
No, yeah, I mainly know about that because of Lyle.
Do you think he has a shot?
I've been watching the.
No.
I think if he talks to Emma, like, and if he's really like,
he just needs to take off his fucking like bathrobe.
Wait,
and
a
maybe
shot,
she'll fucking
like a shot at being like
Emma Watson's
Emma returning his feelings.
Yeah,
I see.
I think he has a shot if he wears his Aladdin robe. If he wears
pyramids.
Said they were made from the top down.
Remember Jaden Smith was tweeting at Spirit Science, like, dude, I need to talk to you.
This is really.
How do I sneak into a hospital?
Right, let's just watch the Jordan sneaks into a hospital clip, because Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I told you this actually happened. I think he uploaded it himself. I'm gonna put my music back on for the background. He uploaded it himself at the time, and I think he took it down because he realized how fucking bad it made him look. But yeah, let's watch Jordan River walking around a hospital he probably doesn't have permission to be in, with a lot of acne on his forehead, just putting crystals everywhere, because he thinks crystals heal people. There was once a study, actually, I think the super chat is related.
At Swordheart520 sent a super chat. People think crystals are like in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, there was a study, apparently, a long time ago, where people, they did a test for people who believe in crystal healing, and one of the groups got fake crystals. And the people still said, oh, I can feel the healing energy coming off this crystal, which was just plastic or glass or something, you know? People really underestimate the power of suggestion. You know, they really do.
Okay, I've infiltrated a hospital.
Even says it infiltrated. It's a little quiet, sorry guys.
Okay. I've infiltrated a hospital to find out more about how this place works. I want to know what the modern society...
You don't know how hospitals work?
What modern society...
Why are you taking off your mask? I don't... 4 years ago, I don't think this was during COVID. At least I fucking hope it wasn't.
No, it was about healing. This is what they use.
Oh yes, they use modern medical science to heal people, not fucking crystals. Amazing. Do not enter, and what does he do? He puts his grimy, ungloved hand on the door. And there's actual surgery going on here, and he's just filming himself walking in the fucking door. I don't think anyone gave him permission for this. How was he not arrested? Nobody's questioning this asshole being here? You don't even have gloves on! You didn't sterilize yourself! That is an actual man being operated on right now! It was dead in the middle of COVID. Wonderful. You could have directly led to this man's death with your presence, Jordan. You did not fucking sanitize before you came in here. How come nobody is questioning him? Is it because he's also dressed like... I mean, he's got a... Is he using a cell phone camera, or does he have a hidden camera on him? I don't... How is nobody questioning his presence? Did he claim to be a medical student or something? They just assume he belongs there because he's wearing scrubs? I mean, they claim he had... Here's somebody, like, actually filming it with a real camera. Yeah, like, he claims he had permission to do this, but I'm not sure. Why would they just let him in there? Yeah, look, Jordan, they use these complicated machines to keep this guy's blood flowing. Something your crystals can't do. He's like, hee hee, shush! Yeah, you're not supposed to be in there.
Hospital, I learned quite a few...
Oh look, he's wearing a Nepalese style shirt, and he's putting his hands in like namaste position. You can tell he's a spiritual guru. So that's the only footage he has from inside the hospital. I gotta assume he got fucking wrestled out by security after this.
From being at the hospital, I learned quite a few things about healing arts and and what modern society knows and understands about healing. My first observation was...
You could open a fucking 6th grade medical textbook to start with, Jordan. You don't have to break into a hospital.
The incredible lack of crystals. Crystals.
Oh my god, hospitals just don't have crystals everywhere. How do they expect to heal people?
Because it seems that we, as a modern society, have actually slowly drifted away from more universal, natural forms of growth and healing. And
how is crystals a natural form of healing? There is natural medicine. Like, I'm not completely against holistic medicine. You know, medicine that has been proven to work, that people used to use before we had the modern equivalents. I'm not against, like, holistic medicine. It can work for some people. Not homeopathy, don't get them confused. Homeopathy is bullshit. Holistic medicine, however, does have some merit and does have some science behind it. Crystal healing, though, I'm pretty sure is a pretty modern invention. I don't think crystal healing was a big thing in, like, ancient times. You know, he's full of shit.
More of a technological driven...
I would not be surprised if he's a psychopath, honestly.
...way of looking at things. Now, don't get me wrong, because this isn't a bad thing. Hospitals are great, because they're here to help and help heal.
Hospitals are great, I guess.
Is that healing has to come from yourself. You are the only person that can heal yourself. Yes, a doctor can...
Okay, so now he's talking about the power of suggestion, basically. So they say like, cancer patients have a positive mindset, and that can actually work. The power of suggestion has actual science behind it. Placebos have actual science behind it. You can give somebody a fake medicine and tell them it's going to make them feel better, and they'll start feeling like they feel better. Because they psychologically trick themselves into thinking, oh, this thing... It's like when you have a cold and you drink orange juice and you immediately feel better. That's just an old wives' tale. It doesn't actually work, but it works for me because my psychological stupid brain goes, oh, I'm drinking orange juice. This is going to make my cold better. And it just kind of works. But that's the power of suggestion. Yes, power of suggestion does have some science behind it. Holistic medicine does have some science behind it. Crystal healing has absolutely no scientific merit at all. Why would rocks that have just been in the ground and formed into lattice patterns have some sort of healing ability over, like, a normal fucking piece of granite you find on the ground? Why do only crystals have that?
You can cut open your brain and do some surgery.
Like, a crystal is just minerals arranged in a lattice pattern at a molecular level. That's what they are.
and you know, pull out something bad, you know, treating the symptom. But for you to truly heal, has to come from within, has to come from yourself. Now, if I was, for example, to break my leg or something, and in the past I've actually broken my thumb, I would, of course, go to a hospital and get that repaired. That's what...
Why would you go to a hospital for breaking your thumb? Your thumbs and toes, your fingers and toes could heal pretty much on their own if you break them. I know this from experience.
They do,
A fun story, when I was younger, right before basketball tryouts, I accidentally caught the ball with, like, one of my fingers extended, and I broke it, and I had to have it in a brace. But after I did that, suddenly I was able to do the Star Trek hand sign with that hand. I couldn't do it with my other hand because I have really tight joints. So breaking my finger actually gave me the ability to do the Star Trek hand signal on my right hand.
Hospitals, it seems, are very good for helping the physical body repair itself. Now...
Wait, what did that fucking say? Hospitals are help, and it's okay and smart to accept and appreciate the help they provide. He's saying, still go to the hospital, though. Don't just think putting a crystal up your ass is gonna heal everything, but I'm gonna tell you it is, so you buy my fucking crystals.
Now, of course...
I put them in the rock tumbler myself.
Has to be the one to repair all parts of the self. If you fix your body, that's one aspect out of your whole being. You still have your mental body. You still have your conscious self that you go about your
mental
day
health,
with
Jordan. That's the word you're grasping for here.
So by just repairing your physical body, wonderful, but you have to take the responsibility to fix the rest of you as well. I think the biggest thing that's missing, however, in hospitals today is the word healing. The healing process within the hospitals are not.
Hospitals never use the word healing? Like, oh hey, your injury is healing very nicely. They never say that? Like, I was about to ask if he's fucking retarded, but I already know the answer to that.
The most centered towards healing.
I don't give a shit what Mr. Lolly and Horsecox did. Super Easy Walker.
In the hospitals that I experienced, and have experienced in the past, I don't doubt that many of them are much more based around wellness of the self and keeping the self
Well, okay, they say he was... I swear he had pictures of him putting crystals in a hospital. I guess it wasn't in this video. I swear I've seen a picture of him, like, mogging, like, grinning at the camera while he puts a crystal in a hospital somewhere. But that's the other thing I wanted to look at was his shop. So I wanted to see if he is still selling crystals, so I was searching for that in another tab while we were watching Oneyplays. He has a tarot card collection, that's cool. Let's see. Groundbreaking deck is an amalgamation of the world's most prominent tarot imagery and symbolism. Okay, I might piss off some people here, but tarot isn't real. Tarot is another way you can kind of, like, guide your subconscious mind, but it's not magic. I mean, get a notebook. Oh, you get a wisdom wall. What's this? Ah, guys. Do you want to download this and print it out and put it on your wall? It's like all the crazy shit Jordan believes in. Or it might just be the whole tarot card. So here's your wisdom wall, guys. You need all of this to understand Jordan's psychosis. Is he not selling crystals anymore, though? I swear he used to. So I remember in an old Martimer video, Jordan was saying, you can go to our website to buy crystals. I guess he just sells this shitty tarot cards now. That's disappointing. Anything else? Come on, anything else? What you got? Oh. Ancient wisdom text, guys. Oh, God. What are these? Show me the actual fucking... Oh, this is all the fucking books he, like, gets all of his information from. Conspiracy theory of everything. Oh, this is a series of videos of his I want to watch. He goes over a bunch of conspiracy theories. The cat's rule saying you can tell I'm a true blue atheist, yeah. I mean, I'm into a little bit of spiritualism. I mostly am into comparative religion and, like, from an anthropological way. I feel like you can get into some of this stuff, treating it like a simulacrum just to help your own mindset. You know, as long as you understand and don't get delusional that these things are actually happening and are magic. You know, humans need ritual a lot of the times. Ritual and storytelling is a big part of humanity. And we kind of need that for our mental health. But when you get too deep into this shit and start believing all of these fucking crazy people about the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, because it's an ancient religion we don't know much about by brown people in ancient history, so it must be special and mystical, right? I mean, do you also believe in the Egyptian afterlife? It's pretty gnarly. You get some shitty hoodies. Nice. Very good. Very good. You can get a journal to you can have a shitty Patchman drawing on your journal to write about your spiritual journey with your ayahuasca spirit songs EP. Oh my god. What is... Why is there a rapping Patchman, guys? Why the fuck is there a rapping Patchman? I'm very scared right now. I guess that's a different guy. DJ Tox Rashid? Okay, it just looked like Patchman as a rapper. Like one of those fucking Looney Tunes shirts with, like, you know, the street clothes. I was scared there for a second. I was like, please tell me, did Jordan rap? If Jordan did rap, I would buy this immediately so we can all listen to it on stream. Oh, God. How do you describe Patchman enters the musical world with his collaborative rap song with Cosmic T? Oh, that was that guy we saw who was like the first... He was a white guy. Why is he darker? It was that guy we saw who was the first visionary fun success story. Tracks about the Enlightenment. Is this on iTunes? Is this on iTunes? Sold out. I might have to... Spirit songs. Please tell me there's somewhere I can fucking find this. I'm so curious. Oh, here's some information on it. Tell us more, Google. Please. god, you guys, it's on Spotify. Ascended Masters Rap. Oh my god. There's my stream playlist, by the way. Oh, it's only 3 fucking songs. How much were you charging for this? I'm afeared. I'm afeared right now. But let's hear what the Ascended Masters Rap sounds like.
Hey, Cosmic. I need your help with something, brother.
Of course, Patch. What's up?
I want to find a new way of telling everyone that we live in a multidimensional holographic energetic reality matrix created by spirit and driven by thought and feeling, and that the
He is a cult leader.
supreme oneness manifests into avatar forms, which we call gods, and we can follow them to ascend into a higher consciousness and become avatars ourselves.
So now you're saying we can ascend to godhood? Are you Mormon now?
Any ideas?
That's a good one, Patch. Wait, we can make an Ascended Masters rap song!
But I've never made a song.
Oh, I can already hear from the way he said that he is not good at rap. Oh no, oh no!
Before. I don't even know if I can rap.
I'll tell you what, I'll get things rolling, then you-
Don't let Jordan rap! Oh god, guys! It's happening! It's happening! We're gonna hear Jordan rap! I think this is gonna have to be the last thing we look at tonight, because this might kill me.
can jump in a little later.
Okay, let's give it a go.
You gotta like this white guy's black scent, huh?
Then the master's calling on you to bring us love, bring us strength, yeah, bring us the truth of what we are. Let it now be revealed within the beauty of your life. We are ready to heal, ready to feel what it's like to be fully activated. Patchman on the track, no, we keep it faded. That's that, hit a pad, no, we keep it raining. Power gone, take it back, all that we're proclaiming, yeah. No.
I'm not even black, and I feel very offended right now.
No matter which way you're gonna slice it, Archangel Michael when he gets on.
He sounds like Android 17. He does.
On the mic it's fire, with the sword of truth, protector of the people, what he's sworn to do. It goes Krishna, Jesus, Buddha, Isis, man.
I swear the fuck, Jordan, if you copyright strike me for this, I'm gonna come for you.
Ariana, Ra, Osiris, calling them the angels, yeah, you know they the nicest, helping us remember how to rise in the crisis, yeah. Tala tutare, today so high, calling on the goddesses to bless our souls up. Om Tala tutare, today so high, calling on the goddesses to bless our souls up. Om Namah.
We have to hear Jordan rap too, guys. We have to sit through this so we can hear Jordan rap. But oh my god, this guy is terrible.
Shiva, yeah, Om Shiva Om, calling on the gods now to bring our souls home. Om Namah Shiva, yeah, Om Shiva Om, yo, calling on the gods now to bring our souls home. Let's go.
It's Patch, and I'm talking to you. Never done a rap before, so hey, this is new. There's so many gods, and they all came from one. And when we learn to live like them, we have so much fun. Each and every one of us has it deep inside us. We may all connect with it any time of day. Thus, when we choose to go within, we find the light inside. Plus, the avatars of history are always there to guide us. The source of all
You're about as good a rapper as Shaquille O'Neal there, Jordan. Good job.
reality is consciousness inside, and it will always be there for you as a holy guide. Pray to the Father, Mother, God, or just the Tao. Don't try to force it, just open and allow. Each being has a unique path that they can take. People then prefer to pray to who they can relate. When you pray to God and go within,
and that's because Jesus Christ is my...
then you embody the light of higher consciousness that takes you to samadhi. Start off in the heart and find the core of who you are. Be your inner child and become a shining star. That's the point of life, you see, and that is where it's at. This is Patch up in the mic and saying that is that.
What?
That was not a mic drop, Jordan. That was not a mic drop. I should have had you thrown off on your ass out of the venue. This is a new CIA torture tool. You're right. This is probably... Guys, this is MK Ultra. This is why it's hurting us so much.
Oh, I guess he can rap.
No, he can't, and neither can you. Anyway, let's maybe hear a couple more of these. There's only 3 songs on the EP, and they were charging like $23 for this.
The world is changing. It's rearranging.
The backing track sounds like a Kevin MacLeod song. Okay.
Nothing stays the same. Thing within our world is right about to change. The challenges that we now face are just like birthing pain.
You know, I really like hip-hop, and I really like electronica, and this is offending me on so many levels right now.
It's true.
With all this new technology, how are we gonna use the Force? Just like in Star Wars, Luke, it's up to us to choose.
Okay, that's enough of that one. Let's see what entheogenesis is.
Yo, Patch, man.
Yo, what up, Cosmic?
Well, I've been doing some thinking.
Sir, we saw a video of you earlier. You are very white. Please stop talking like that.
And there's a lot going on in the worlds of plant medicines and psychedelics these days. What's your take on all this, man?
Jesus Christ, he does sound like Vanilla Ice.
Word. Plant medicines have power, but you gotta be careful. You might have a bad trip.
Oh, no, nobody wants.
You might see Emma Watson and think she's Lady Jesus, yeah!
Wants that? Give us some tips, Patch.
Here we go.
All right.
Peyote and San Pedro. Mushrooms or a tab. The first 3 made by nature, the last one's from a lab. The journey to infinity can take so many forms. Psychedelics free the mind from all the social norms.
True that.
They open and unravel, dissolving old beliefs, showing who you really are underneath the grief. It's crazy and amazing and there's no way to describe. Have some trippy visions and find your soul inside.
Whoa.
I kind of want to use that as like a meme now. Him just like listing off drugs and his bad rap. That kind of loops all the way back around to being so bad it's funny.
Whoa, Patch, hold up. I mean, that all sounds...
Hold up, Patch Shizzle, I'm very what? I started going into Damien a little bit there, oh no.
It's pretty interesting and amazing and a little terrifying too, to be honest, but what else can you share to help us prepare to commune with these plants in a good way?
Well, sure, you could...
Oh my fucking god. It's like he's trying to do old school 90s hip-hop, but he's very bad at it.
Simply meditate for oh so many hours, and doing this prepares your mind to open up and flower.
Okay.
So make sure when you use them, you do so with intention, or else you might get stuck floating in the wrong dimension. Sacred ceremony is a very heartfelt practice.
Okay, I can't take any more of this. This him going peyote and weed or whatever the fuck he was saying. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we've had enough Jordan for today, guys. We will. Yeah, this might inspire. This might inspire Kaiser. Kaiser can't make it to the Friday streams because he lives in Australia, but he definitely comes to the Wednesday streams, so this might give him some material.
Ona Wallace 1 GT sent a super chat. What? Idiot.
That was about the hospital video, but it can apply here too.
At Gargarock Bob sent a super chat. How? ISNT. He in jail.
Also about the hospital video, but he should be in jail for this EP, yeah?
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. If this was around COVID time, then a lot of people were too busy. But I'm surprised he was that close to them without setting anybody's alarms.
Well, he was dressed in scrubs with a mask on. So maybe they just assumed he was supposed to be there. There was another person filming too. So maybe he made it seem like he was a student or was with the actual film crew? I don't know.
At Hikaru9624 sent a super chat. The placebo is a powerful thing.
It is. There's also such a thing as a nocebo. Like people who think like fucking wind turbines give them headaches just because they don't like them, so they invent an ailment that they think it's causing them. It's very, very interesting.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. The Poke rap is better.
I wonder if I can see how many plays these have had. Am I like the only person who's listened to this, maybe?
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 sent a super chat. Rappin' Rodney by Rodney Dangerfield is better.
Anything. Spirit of Christmas EP.
At Stevens5542 sent a super chat. Okay, I'll tell you where the people are, just stop the pain.
Oh, there's so much more, guys.
At Plasmamu sent a super chat. I don't know why, but this just reminds me of the Brainiac from My Adventures with Superman.
I haven't seen that yet. I heard it was pretty good.
At Chipmanly1 sent a super chat. Dying, death, barf, barf. No one can stop the pain. Somebody please stop the pain.
That sounds like what you'd be like on ayahuasca. Just barfing, going, stop the pain.
Sent a super chat. I might need to take drugs to cope with this skeptical.
I'm already smoking my weed, so yeah, he also has a Christmas album, but I don't think there's any more of Jordan we could take tonight, guys. I think we're at our limit, but we'll definitely be revisiting Jordan, especially on the Friday streams, because again, I'm gonna save like big media take reacts for the Wednesday stream as usual, but these Friday streams are gonna be shit like this, us going on a journey together of internet nonsense. So, good first Friday stream, guys. So I will be streaming Wednesdays and Fridays from now on. And when I start gaming streams up again, they'll probably be on, like, Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I don't really have a set schedule for gaming streams, but I will tell you guys ahead of time when I'm gonna do one. In fact, I'll probably have you guys voting for games tomorrow, or maybe even tonight. I might put up a poll tonight, we'll see. So anyway, thank you for joining me for this horrific thing that we just watched and listened to and did.
At Hoodie 9910 sent a super chat. They really don't make worked up esoteric white boys like they used to.
No, these guys are like in their 30s, so no. No, I don't play FF14, sorry. If one of my best friends and one of my best friends' husbands can't get me to play FF14, nobody's going to be able to get me to play FF14. I'm just not into MMOs. Anyway, I was signing off. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go do a bunch of drugs to forget about this stream. You guys should too. Anyway, I'll see you next game stream maybe, or Wednesday. See you guys later.